right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're just doing a quick test of the audio. We're scheduled to start our pregame show around 7 p.m. JV game still has 7 minutes remaining. Doing a quick test of the audio. Tonight's hockey broadcast brought to you by Rivard's Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales. East Grand Forks taking on Thief River Falls.
About as good as you can get. It's not half bad. The following is a presentation of KNOX Sports.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. We're live inside the Civic Center in East Grand Forks, Minnesota for some Section 8 hockey tonight between the Green Wave and the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Sam Jensen here. I'll be doing play-by-play tonight. Alongside me is Joe Banish. He'll be offering color commentary. We're going to make our way through the pregame show. This pregame show is brought to you by True North Equipment, true to our values, driven by you, and Signature Graphics and Apparel. We craft your vision, you watch it come to life. East Grand Forks trying to get back to their winning ways. They're on a 5-game winless streak. They tied Bemidji 3-3 last Thursday. That's a pretty solid Bemidji team that had their number earlier on in the season. But also during this streak, they've lost to some pretty difficult teams as well, losing to Grand Forks Central, Moorhead, St. Cloud Cathedral, and Warroad on the road. After tonight, they have one regular season game remaining. That's going to be versus Roseau here at the Civic Center. We're going to have coverage for that one for you on KNOX. That one's going to be on air, 1310 AM, 107.9 FM, and video coverage available as well on KNOX Live Sports. Tonight, we're video coverage only on KNOX Live Sports. Our sports director, Ryan Cunningham, over at Eagles Arena, covering Grand Forks Red River as they take on Fargo South Shanley, a pivotal matchup in the Eastern Dakota Conference on the North Dakota side. Minnesota side tonight, teams that are very familiar with each other. East Grand Forks taking on Thief River Falls. They played last on January 2nd at the Ralph Engelstedt Arena in Thief River Falls. The Green Wave got the better of the Prowlers in that one by a score of 3-2. Thief River Falls also coming into tonight on a losing streak. They're on a 3-game losing skid, losing to Warroad, Roseau, and a surprise defeat to Red Lake Falls as well. This is their regular season finale, so this is going to wrap up their regular season before they get ready for the Section 8 tournament. The 8 and the 9 seed and the 7 and the 10 seed will play the play-in games on February 15th. And then February 18th, the quarterfinal rounds will be hosted at the higher seeds rinks. And then February 22nd will be the semifinal rounds. East Grand Forks, the host of this year's Section 8 tournament, so that's going to be played here at the Civic Center. And then on February 27th, that will be the section championship. That one, of course, again, hosted here at the Civic Center. We're going to take our first break of the pregame show. When we come back, we'll take you through some elements East Grand Forks hockey on KNOX Live Sports. We will be right back.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivards Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to SprayAdvantage.com.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
electrical emergency, call RBB Electric. We are your 24/7 electrician. Your call will always be answered by an RBB employee ready to help 24/7. RBB Electric is on time every time. Your time is valuable, and we don't waste it. RBB Electric always...
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com. Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
Welcome back to the Rivard Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. Tonight we're bringing you East Grand Forks hockey as they take on Thief River Falls live here inside the Civic Center. We're making our way through the pregame show. This pregame show brought to you by True North Equipment. True to our values, driven by you. And Signature Graphics and Apparel. We craft your vision, you watch it come to life. Make sure to tell your friends, your colleagues, and your family to tune into this live stream. If they want to access this video stream, they can visit our website, knoxradio.com, or you can visit YouTube, utilize the search bar, look up KNOX Live Sports. If you click on the logo of our channel of the video, you'll also be able to find our video coverage of our Grand Forks Red River taking on Fargo South Shanley over at Eagles Arena. Ryan Cunningham on the call for that one. Excited to be calling Section 8 hockey tonight. My name is Sam Jensen. I'll be play-by-play. Alongside me is Joe Banish. He's going to be offering some color commentary. Joey Spanger, we have him behind the camera. He's going to keep us on screen and looking good. Right now, let's take a look at our first element of the pregame show. This is our Drive for the Title. Drive for the Title brought to you by Toys for Trucks. Accessorize your car, truck, or SUV today at Toys for Trucks. Off air, Joe was telling me it's going to get down to 30 below zero wind chill tonight and into the early morning tomorrow. So that is a perfect time to have your automatic car starter, and you will be able to have that put into your vehicle at Toys for Trucks. Not only great for the well-being of your vehicle, but for the well-being of yourself. Toys for Trucks. Accessorize your car, truck, or SUV today at Toys for Trucks. Taking a look at the Minnesota Class A rankings, and Joe, I got to be a little surprised. East Grand Forks on a 5-game winless streak. They're standing pat at number 9 in the rankings at the Class A level.
Yeah, I think their strength of schedule definitely has something to do with their place in the rankings. Definitely challenging themselves this season.
A very difficult non-conference schedule indeed, Joe, for the Green Wave this season. On this 5-game winless streak, they've faced the likes of Moorhead, who's number 1 in the state of Minnesota at the Class AA level. They've lost to St. Cloud Cathedral, who you will see on your screen. They are ranked number 6 right now in the state of Minnesota at the Class A level. And then Warroad, always a team that has their number, their section rival. They got swept in the regular season series against the Warriors, losing the most recent one against Warroad by a score of 4-0. However, the most recent game for the Green Wave was a tie, and that was against Bemidji by a score of 3-3. Bemidji, a team that beat them earlier on in the season, and they're playing pretty well at the Class AA level this season, is Bemidji High School. Also in action tonight, we have Monticello traveling to Totino Grace. Hibbing taking on Cloquet. Warroad at Bemidji. That's going to be a fun one to keep an eye on. Class A versus Class AA. And then, of course, tonight here inside the Civic Center, we got East Grand Forks taking on Thief River Falls. And then to make our way through the Minnesota Class A rankings, the most up-to-date poll that we have, courtesy of Minnesota Hockey Hub. Moving from top to bottom, Cloquet, the number 1 team in the state right now. They have an 18-4 record overall on the season. Hermantown, they're number 2. They have a 13-7-3 record. Warroad, Section 8 rival of East Grand Forks. They're at number 3. And we got Monticello 4, Hibbing 5, St. Cloud Cathedral, who we saw wallop East Grand Forks by a score of 11-5. We saw John Hirschfeld have 8 points in that game, Joe. He was just nominated for Mr. Hockey for the state of Minnesota this season. It was a treat to watch him on the ice here at the Civic Center. And then rounding out the standings, we have Northfield. They're at 7. Minneapolis is at 8. East Grand Forks 9. And then Northern Lakes is at 10 with a 15-7 overall record on the season. East Grand Forks, the only team that you will see in the rankings with a record that is sub 500. And like you said, Joe, that is a testament to the strength of the Green Wave schedule this season. Always, you know, the Gambucci Cup, playing difficult teams. The Green Wave won the Gambucci Cup when you play Grand Forks Central, Grand Forks Red River, but then their non-conference schedule of Moorhead, St. Cloud Cathedral, St. Thomas Academy. It has been gruesome for the Green Wave, but they're trying to get back to their winning ways. 2 games remaining in the regular season before Section the section playoffs begin. The section playoffs are going to begin for East Grand Forks on February 18th. That's going to be the quarterfinal round hosted at the higher seeds rink. We do not have the Class A Section 8 standings in front of us at the moment, but I believe it's safe to say that East Grand Forks has locked up a top seed for that quarterfinal round, so that quarterfinal round should be played here at the Civic Center in East Grand Forks. This is our drive for the title, brought to you by Toys for Trucks. Accessorize your car, truck, or SUV today at Toys for Trucks. Joe, taking a look at the Class A rankings, besides East Grand Forks at 9, the only team with a sub-500 record, what else stands out for you? We had the privilege of watching St. Cloud Cathedral. Like we just mentioned, John Hirschfeld had 8 points in that 11-5 victory for the Crusaders over the Green Wave. That was a treat to watch him, and he's going to continue his hockey career after this, probably going to move on to the United States Hockey League before he goes to the University of Vermont, where he's committed. That was a treat to watch him play.
Yeah, that entire first line was a treat to watch. They had the puck on a string all night, and easy to see why he's going to be playing for the Catamounts eventually.
Yeah, a lot of talent was on display on both sides. East Grand Forks has played their fair share of firepower. Joe, speak to the testament of how that should benefit East Grand Forks as they get ready for the Section 8 playoffs with the tough schedule that they've had up to this point.
Yeah, they've definitely been challenged all season, and have to think that they're going to want to exact revenge on some of those teams that they lost to earlier in the season.
Certainly, and with 2 games remaining in the regular season, East Grand Forks is going to want to start playing their best hockey of the season, and right now I don't think head coach Tyler Palmacino would say East Grand Forks is where they need to be if they want to win that Section 8 tournament to advance to the state tournament at the XL Energy Center later this season. This is our drive for the title, brought to you by Toys for Trucks. Accessorize your car, truck, or SUV today at Toys for Trucks. We're going to take another break. Hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back with the pregame show. East Grand Forks Hockey on KNOX Live Sports.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
When you think breakfast, you think Perkins Restaurant. Whether you keep it simple with a fresh-baked mammoth muffin and coffee or go all out and try the tremendous 12 breakfast, Perkins Restaurant is your breakfast place. Perkins Restaurant and a great breakfast make the perfect team. Since 1972, Jarrell's Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need. For anything sports, stop into Jarrell's and Hockey World.
Residents of the Midwest are known for being self-starters and getting the job done. But when it comes to electrical work, it's best to call a professional. Hi, this is Steve from Bergstrom Electric. It's true that there's a certain glory to accomplishing a task on your own, but it's our experience that not only will save you time, but also the headaches that go along with home improvement projects. A simple phone call to Bergstrom Electric can make all the difference. At Bergstrom Electric, the light does shine brighter.
As guys, we all love our trucks. That's why Toys for Trucks is your headquarters for all things truck. They carry an amazing selection of rims and tires, plus floor mats, tonneau covers, hitches, plows, and even Excalibur remote car starters for any car, truck, or SUV. And the best part? They can install everything for your truck right at their location. Stop out at Toys for Trucks in Grand Forks to customize your ride, or check them out at toysfortrucks.com.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Add a pop of color and excitement to your next celebration with Balloons by Misty. Their one-of-a-kind balloon design skills and creativity will make your event unforgettable. It's always a party at Balloons by Misty. Visit balloonsbymisty.com today.
Franson Bank and Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more, fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
Welcome back to the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales, KNOX Live Sports Network. We got video coverage for you here tonight. Section 8 hockey, East Grand Forks playing host to Thief River Falls. East Grand Forks ranked number 9 in the state of Minnesota at the Class A level, taking on Thief River Falls. They played a tight one back on January 2nd. The Green Wave defeating the Prowlers in that one by a score of 3-2. We expect another close one on hand here tonight. That'd be a welcome change from the last broadcast where we covered East Grand Forks, Joe, where we saw St. Cloud Cathedral take down East Grand Forks by a score of 11-5. Looking forward to tonight's matchup. Let's take a look at some of the best players we're going to see on the ice tonight, and that, of course, is our Fuel for the Game, brought to you by Circle K. Circle K is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Fuel for the Game starting off, we should mention that we do not have stats on hand for Thief River Falls. It just simply was not available on Minnesota Hockey Hub. They have to be part of maybe the less than 10% of teams that do not have those stats available. But our sports director has identified some key players for the Prowlers, those players being Ryan Leake, Spencer Anderson, Joe Kelly, and Hudson Browse. Kelly and Browse listed as on the third line, provided by head coach Kyle Anderson of the Prowlers, so that might speak to the depth of Thief River Falls this season. Moving forward to the Fuel for the Game for East Grand Forks, their leading scorer this season is Hunter Varnson. He has 23 points, 6 goals, and 17 assists. Right behind him is Cooper Hills. He has 6 goals and 16 assists, good for 22 points on the season. And Tucker Lovejoy, he is the leading goal scorer for the Green Wave this season. He has 13 tucks to go along with 7 assists for 20 points cumulative on the season. And then Jace Van Epps, he has double-digit points on the season as well. He has 8 goals, 8 assists, good for 16 points this year. And then a couple of other players that have double-digit points for the Green Wave this season. That is Jace Panzer and I believe number 14, that's Nolan Mellabrook. They also have double-digit points for East Grand Forks this season. Starting in net for the Green Wave, that is going to be Noah Shinley, the sophomore. He's taken over the starting duties for East Grand Forks since about the halfway point of the season for Tyler Palmasino in this Green Wave team. Shinley has an 8-9-2 record overall on the season, sub-3 goals against average. He's giving up .294 to go along with an .879 save percentage. East Grand Forks is a team, they're giving up 2.57 goals per game. Or correction, they're scoring 2.57 goals per game, giving up 3.35 goals against per game. Not exactly a winning recipe if you're a team that wants to make a deep run in the Section 8 tournament, but like we've mentioned, they've had a pretty difficult non-conference schedule, have the Green Wave. On special teams, they have an 18.3% conversion rate on the power play and a 79.5% success rate on the penalty kill. Joe, taking a look at our screen, the Fuel for the Game, some of these players that stood out for you and the style of play specifically for East Grand Forks.
Yeah, I think Tucker Lovejoy had a solid outing against St. Cloud Cathedral despite the score, but him and Judd Pesh as well really stood out to me in that game. Very physical player, throwing his body around and creating a lot of strength there on the D.
A lot of physicality on the back end, not just Judd Pesh. His defensive partner tonight is Cole Bees. He likes to throw his body around. So does defensive pairing number 2, Nick Corbett and Cole Schmiederberg. Judd Pesh, I believe we gave him the finest auto trim cover of the game. It felt weird to give Judd Pesh that award in a game where East Grand Forks gave up 11 goals, but he was making his presence felt on the ice against the Crusaders that evening in a lopsided defeat for the Green Wave. Hunter Varnson and Cooper Hills, they are on a line, or Hunter Varnson and Jace Van Epps are on a line together on line number 2 for East Grand Forks, along with Noah Fries. And then we got Tucker Lovejoy. He's on line number 1 alongside Cooper Hills. East Grand Forks, Van Epps, Varnson, and Fries have made a pretty good solid line for the Green Wave this season. Lovejoy, Panzer, and Hills would like to see them get going at even strength. So this is our Fuel for the Game, brought to you by Circle K. Circle K is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're making our way through the pregame show. This pregame show is brought to you by True North Equipment and Signature Graphics and Apparel. We are going to be a little bit delayed for our 7:30 scheduled puck drop time, but that's okay. We still got a couple more elements to bring you through. Before we do that, we're going to take a quick break here. Word from our sponsors. We'll be right back with the pregame show for East Grand Forks Hockey on KNOX Live Sports.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters. Something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Need seed, think Proseed. Proseed.net.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to sprayadvantage.com.
Your local Circle K and Holiday Station stores are proud to support high school activities. Stop by the new Circle K location at 1316 South Washington Street for not only gas, but a wide array of hot and cold food, snacks for everyone, and a car wash. Open 24/7, 7 days a week.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Welcome back to the Rivard's Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales, KNOX Live Sports Network. We're going to have a delayed puck drop here tonight, originally scheduled for 7:30. The JV game went a little long. It's also Parents' Night here inside the Civic Center. So we had all of north of 40 players mentioned, along with their parents getting the recognition. I think we all know that hockey parents are the most committed parents in sports, especially in the greater Grand Forks region. Busy every weekend, and that's not just restricted to hockey season nowadays either. That's sometimes throughout the entire calendar year. So it's always nice when parents get their recognition for the work they do to help their kids get to even the high school varsity level here in East Grand Forks, and hockey parents everywhere for that matter. We're making our way through the pregame show. This pregame show brought to you by True North Equipment and Signature Graphics and Apparel. Right now, let's take a look at our keys to the game. The keys to the game brought to you by Jarrell Sports. See what's new for the season. Stop in today. Whether you need your skates sharpened, you need to load back up on sock tape or stick tape, hockey world. Jarrell Sports will have everything you need in that regard, but then they're not exclusive to only hockey equipment. They have basketball gear, baseball gear, whatever it is you might need. See what's new for the season. Stop in to Jarrell Sports today. Joe, what are the keys to the game for Thief River Falls tonight if they want to have success over their Section 8 rival, East Grand Forks?
They'll be looking for a solid game net from Noah Shinley, and also get the offense going with Tucker Lovejoy and Panzer.
Shinley, in that game against Thief River Falls, he had 23 saves. That was a 3-2 victory for East Grand Forks at the Ralph Engelstead Arena back on January 2nd. And then they're going to want to get Lovejoy and Panzer going. Lovejoy and Panzer listed as to be on line number 1 for East Grand Forks. Line number 1 and line number 2 are relatively interchangeable. Line number 1 tonight is Lovejoy, Panzer, and Hills. Line number 2 is Van Epps, Varnson, and Fries. But if they can get Lovejoy, who's the leading goal scorer for East Grand Forks, going, if he can get on a streak and start playing his best hockey with only 2 games remaining in the regular season before the Section 8 tournament begins on February 18th for the quarterfinal round, East Grand Forks will feel confident no matter what team they play in the section. Now the keys for Thief River Falls, Joe, what do you got?
They need to stay out of the penalty box tonight. They took 4 second-period minors against East Grand Forks in their last matchup. And also, blocking shots will be key for them this game.
Blocking shots is always crucial. They were outshot 34-25 against East Grand Forks. So if they can limit that shot volume from the Green Wave, they might be able to provide some more support for their goaltender. At goaltender for Thief River Falls tonight is going to be the junior Cooper Roth. So if Thief River Falls can get in front of shots, especially when they're a man short, that'll be crucial to keeping the puck out of the net. And try not to play a man short either. Penalty-free, 4 second-period minors. At that point, you're playing just about half the period a man short, and that's certainly not a recipe for success to win at any level of hockey, especially not Section 8 here in Minnesota at the Class A level. These are our keys to the game, brought to you by Jarrell Sports. See what's new for the season? Stop in today. East Grand Forks on a 5-game winless streak. Their most recent game was a tie against Bemidji. That one was a 3-3 final, but then they were on a 4-game losing streak before that, losing to Grand Forks Central, Moorhead, St. Cloud Cathedral, and then Warroad on the road. They only have 1 regular season game remaining after tonight. That's going to be February 13th versus Roseau, so that's going to be this Thursday. Ryan Cunningham going to be on the call for that one. That's going to be on air, 13:10 a.m., 107.9 FM. And we'll have video coverage available for you as well on KNOX Live Sports. Tonight we're video coverage only, available on our website, knoxradio.com, under the Live Sports tab. Or you could simply visit us on YouTube, our YouTube channel called KNOX Live Sports. Search that up in the search bar, and then click on our station logo, and you will be able to tune into coverage. Ryan is at Eagles Arena tonight covering Grand Forks Red River as they take on Fargo South Shanley. While you're at it, subscribe to the channel. Get email updates every time we schedule a broadcast. We're coming down to the remainder of the winter sports season, the busiest season for us here in the Grand Cities. Boys and girls hockey, boys and girls basketball. We've covered a wrestling triangular. We've covered swim meet as well, so there's really not much that we do not cover here inside the KNOX Sports Department. And of course, none of that would be possible without the support of our sponsors, our network sponsors, Rivard's Turf and Forage. Check out all their specialized seeds today at rivards.com, and Grand Trailer Sales, trailer parts sales and service in East Grand Forks. We're going to take our final break of the pregame show. When we come back, we'll be getting close to puck drop here inside the Civic Center. East Grand Forks Green Wave Hockey on KNOX Live Sports.
If you've got an electrical emergency, call RBB Electric. We are your 24/7 electrician. Your call will always be answered by an RBB employee ready to help 24/7. RBB Electric is on time every time. Your time is valuable, and we don't waste it. RBB Electric always calls ahead to schedule service. We are online always. If you suffer from slow download speeds, call our certified network designers and installers. On call, on time, and online. RBB Electric won't leave you in the dark. RBB Electric, your 24/7 electricians.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
As guys, we all love our trucks. That's why Toys for Trucks is your headquarters for all things truck. They carry an amazing selection of rims and tires, plus floor mats, tonneau covers, hitches, plows, and even Excalibur remote car starters for any car, truck, or SUV. And the best part? They can install everything for your truck right at their location. Stop out at Toys for Trucks in Grand Forks to customize your ride, or check them out at toysfortrucks.com.
Franson Bank & Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
Welcome back. We're live inside the Civic Center here at East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Section 8 hockey tonight. The Green Wave playing host to the Prowlers from Thief River Falls. This broadcast brought to you by Rivard's Turf and Forage. Check out all of their specialized seeds at rivards.com. And Grand Trailer Sales, trailer parts sales and service in East Grand Forks. We're just wrapping up our pregame show. The pregame show brought to you by True North Equipment. True to our values, driven by you. And Signature Graphics and Apparel. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life. Right now, let's take a look at our Franzen Bank & Trust starting lineups. Franzen Bank & Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC. Let's start off with the starting lineups for Thief River Falls. We're just going to read the entirety of the line chart provided to us pregame by our head coach, Kyle Anderson. Let's start off with forward line number 1 for Thief River Falls. Centering line number 1 is going to be number 16, Drew Rogala. Then left wing is going to be number 14, that's Jed Kelly. And number 17 playing right wing is going to be Jackson Hams. Line number 2 has John Rogala. Also features number 8, Paul Anderson, and number 27, Jackson Boyer. Then line number 3 for the Prowlers features number 19, Gannon Gunzarowski. Number 7, that's Hudson Bruce. And number 6, Joseph Kelly. Only 3 forward lines listed for Thief River Falls. It'll be interesting to see if they have some extra forwards that might make their way into the rotation. So the defensive pairs for the Prowlers, that includes defensive pairing number 1, features Owen Bushy. Owen Bushy has 2 older brothers, one that played at St. Cloud State and another that is actively playing at Lake State, Lake Superior State in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And his defensive partner is going to be number 21, Parker Lundgren. And then defensive pairing number 2 for Thief River Falls includes number 9, that is Rylan Leak, and number 4, Mason Collins. The starting netminder tonight for Thief River Falls is going to be their junior netminder, number 31, Cooper Roth. Now our Franzen Bank & Trust starting lineups for East Grand Forks. Franzen Bank & Trust, real people, real results. Starting off with their forward lines. Forward line number 1 for the Green Wave features their leading goal scorer, number 6, Tucker Lovejoy. Centering line number 1 is going to be Jace Panzer, and then playing the right wing for the first line, Cooper Hills. Line number 2 for East Grand Forks, making our way left to right, features number 9, Jace Van Epps, number 7, Hunter Varnson, and number 16, Noah Fries. Line number 3 for the Green Wave, making our way from left to right. That features Jordan Nowaski, Nolan Mellowbrook, and number 19, Jake Chupka. Then we have one extra forward listed on the line chart. That is going to be number 5, the freshman, Sean Lind. Defensive pairs for the Green Wave. Defensive pairing number 1 features Cole Bees and Judd Pesch. That's a physical defensive pairing for East Grand Forks. And defensive pairing number 2, that includes number 27, Nicholas Corbett, and number 18, Cole Schmiederberg. Defensive pairing number 3 for the Green Wave features number 25, Ryan Clausen, and number 4, Bodie Schmaltz. Then starting in net tonight for East Grand Forks is going to be the sophomore. That's Noah Shinley. Noah Shinley comes in tonight with an 8-9-2 record on the season. He has a .294 goals against average and an .879 save percentage. Once again, these are your Franzen Bank and Trust starting lineups. Franzen Bank and Trust, real people, real results. We're going to take one more break before puck drop here. You are watching East Grand Forks hockey on KNOX Live Sports.
Add a pop of color and excitement to your next celebration with Balloons by Misty. Their one-of-a-kind balloon design skills and creativity will make your event unforgettable. It's always a party at Balloons by Misty. Visit balloonsbymisty.com today.
Residents of the Midwest are known for being self-starters and getting the job done. But when it comes to electrical work, it's best to call a professional. Hi, this is Steve from Bergstrom Electric. It's true that there's a certain glory to accomplishing a task on your own, but it's our experience that not only will save you time, but also the headaches that go along with home improvement projects. A simple phone call to Bergstrom Electric can make all the difference. At Bergstrom Electric, the light does shine brighter.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference. And to keep your family cool this summer, it takes Bryant.
Connect with Thermal Air today, your Bryant certified dealer.
That will wrap up our pregame show. That pregame show brought to you by True North Equipment, true to our values, driven by you, and Signature Graphics and Apparel. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life. We're just reading off David Tack, the public address announcer here inside the Civic Center, reading off the Franzen Bank and Trust starting lineups for both of these teams. As he does that, we'll give a shout out to our network sponsors, Rivard's Turf and Forage. Check out all of our specialized seeds at rivards.com, and Grand Trailer Sales, trailer parts sales and service in East Grand Forks, right off of Highway 2. Parents' night here tonight inside the Civic Center, north of 35, however many players are on the varsity and JV team combined for the Green Wave were recognized pregame. That's part of the reason we have a little bit of a delayed puck drop here tonight inside the Civic Center. We were originally scheduled to begin at 7:30. Right now we're close to 7:45, and we're getting ready to play the national anthem here inside the Civic Center. And that is one of the privileges we have of doing a video-only broadcast. We're going to take a quick pause and pay respect to our nation for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. And the Star Spangled Banner is wrapped up, so we're just moments away from puck drop here inside the Civic Center. The lights come back on. We're getting ready for some Section 8 hockey. East Grand Forks taking on Thief River Falls on the Rivard's Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales. KNOX Live Sports Network just wrapping up our pregame show that was brought to you by True North Equipment and Signature Graphics and Apparel. East Grand Forks trying to break a 5-game winless streak, Joe. This is a big one in Section 8 hockey, taking on their rivals that are the Thief River Falls Prowlers.
Yep, very, very big game, and East Grand Forks will be looking to get back to their winning ways tonight.
Looking to get back to their winning ways. I would imagine Tyler Palmasino, if he had his way, this would be a statement win for East Grand Forks gearing up. This is their last section game of the regular season. They have one final non-conference matchup against Roseau. That one will be taking place on this Thursday. We'll have coverage for you for that one as well. That one's going to be on air 1310 a.m. 107.9 FM, and then we're also going to have video coverage available on KNOX Live Sports. East Grand Forks in their traditional home uniforms, white jerseys, white socks with black and green trim, black breezers and black helmets. Thief River Falls in their crisp away uniforms, all blue with some gold and white trim. Very reminiscent of Lake Superior State, where Bushy has an older brother that is currently a freshman for the Lakers. We're getting ready for puck drop here. Civic Center, East Grand Forks taking on the Prowlers on KNOX Live Sports. The official making sure that the goaltenders are ready and the penalty box is prepared as well. Opening faceoff is won by Jace Panzer. He wins this one back to Bees, who immediately enters Thief River Falls zone with speed. His centering pass is broken up, giving chase to the far corner is Hams. He's chased down from behind by Bees. Thief River Falls gets possession. They dump it out into the neutral zone. Quickly picked up there by Panzer, who's going to throw it right back deep into the Prowler end. Giving chase is Lovejoy now below the goal line. He's going to give it to Pesh at the point. His one-time shot is saved to the corner by Roth. East Grand Forks coming out, it looks like, with a terrific amount of energy here. An odd angle shot there from Lovejoy creates a scramble in front of the net. That's going to be officially a shot on goal. Giving chase to the far corner is Cooper Hills. Cooper Hills trying a unique behind the net pass to the far side to get to Panzer. They're not able to get connected cleanly, and now Thief River Falls' AJ Ragala is going to collect it on his stick and break it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Judd Pesh does a good job of holding it near the red line, not allowing the Prowlers to go for a line change. A lot of tired legs on the ice right now for Thief River Falls. East Grand Forks goes for a line change. Now a shot from the far side, Jordan Nowaski. This one's going to come back to the point. Judd Pesh, nice pump fake shot. He's going to skate to the near hash marks. He's going to be taken down. No call on the play. AJ Ragala collects it in the near corner. Thief River Falls just trying to get this one out of the zone. They desperately need a line change. Noah Freeze giving chase to the far corner. He's going to be pressed up against the wall in the far corner. Now joining him over there is going to be Hunter Varnson. Eventually Thief River Falls collects it, and they're going to get a line change. They dump this one all the way down. That was an amazing opening shift for East Grand Forks, Joe. They did a nice job possessing the puck and getting a couple of scoring opportunities.
Yeah, Green Wave coming up with some real jump in their step and good puck movement here to start.
That's the sign that Tyler Palmasino is hoping that East Grand Forks can put together 3 complete periods of that style of play. Hunter Varnson taking the faceoff now for East Grand Forks. He's going to win this one to the wing. Noah Freeze is going to collect it, dump it down low. Now with it is Jace Van Epps. Jace Van Epps in the near corner, making his way towards the net, towards the near post, skates behind the net, goes to the far side. Nick Corbett fans on a one-timer, but it's going to end up on the stick of Varnson. Back to the point. Noah Freeze whiffs on that one. It comes all the way back to East Grand Forks zone. It's collected there by John Ragala. He tries to move it towards East Grand Forks net. The Green Wave not able to get it out. Now Nowaski finally able to move it forward. This one's going to end up on the stick of Varnson. He loses control. It's going to go back to John Ragala. He's going to cross center ice and dump this one deep cross ice into the Green Wave zone. Jake Chupka on the near wall, moves it to Mellowbrook. Mellowbrook entering the zone, throws it right on net. Cooper Roth makes an easy save. He saw that one the entire way. So that's another shot on net for East Grand Forks. They have 2 officially. I have them down for 3. And Thief River Falls is yet to enter the zone with possession up until this point. Still in the early stages, only about 2.5 minutes gone in this one. Face-off won by Mellowbrook, back to Bees. Bees looking for a lane to shoot. That one was blocked on the way. Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. They skate it now across center ice. This is Bruce with it. Bruce is going to enter the Green Wave zone. He's going to try get this one deep. Now here's a loose puck at the side of the net. Led to an opportunity there for Kelly, but he's not able to get a shot on net. Thief River Falls still maintains offensive zone possession momentarily. As I say that, East Grand Forks, Jordan Nowaski breaks that one out into the neutral zone, crosses center ice, and dumps it deep. East Grand Forks going to go for a line change. Lovejoy back on the ice, line number 1 for East Grand Forks. Thief River Falls breaks this one out, and the breakout pass is going to go on net, so that negates the icing. That pass originated from behind center ice. We play on. Now here's Cooper Hills with it. He tries to touch this one up to Jace Panzer. Jace Panzer entering the zone. He's going to drop it for Lovejoy. Lovejoy, nice move to drop it back for Judd Pesh, looking for a lane to shoot. Gives it to Lovejoy on the near side. Drops it off for Panzer in stride. Odd angle shot is going to miss to the far side. It's going to circle all the way to the far point. East Grand Forks holds the zone and maintains offensive zone possession time. Now Lovejoy with it at the near circle. Throwing a shot towards the net. It hits traffic. Trickles back to Pesh at the point. Pesh, nice give and go. Now looking for another lane to shoot from the point, and he's going to score. That's a goal for Judd Pesh for East Grand Forks. Let's take another look at that one. This replay brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tyler Nagel Agency. East Grand Forks just dominating the offensive zone possession time. Judd Pesh give and go. I believe that's going to be Jace Panzer on the near boards. He's going to give it back to Pesh, and he fires that one through traffic, and it hits twine. East Grand Forks off to an early 1-0 lead over Thief River Falls.
Yeah, great job from Pesh there, holding the zone and quarterbacking the play to that goal.
So East Grand Forks, I'm going to write this one down in my scoring summary. The goal, I believe, is going to be Judd Pesh. Unless that one was tipped, we're going to await the announcement from David Tack, the public address announcer here inside the Civic Center. Just Judd Pesh will be given credit to the goal. We're going to see who is going to be given the... Cooper Hills was the player on the near wall. And that is going to be the extent of that score. The first goal for East Grand Forks with 13 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in period number 1. Judd Pesh rifles a hard wrist shot from the point. East Grand Forks, like you said, Joe, they're generating a lot of pressure. One was bound to go in. Pesh gets one through traffic on net. And that was one of our keys to the game that we talked about during the pregame show. And oh boy, here comes a penalty against East Grand Forks. Skating to the box, knowing he's guilty immediately, is Hunter Varnson. And they're going to have a conversation, the officials are, as to whether or not this is going to be a 5-minute major or not. The officials are having a conversation. I did not see the play in its entirety, but it sure looked like it easily could be a checking from behind major. Can't imagine that you would get much disagreement here in the crowd, but they're going to be given, that is, Hunter Varnson is going to receive a 2-minute cross-checking minor with 12 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in period number 1. So now we get our first look at Thief River Falls as they go on the RBB Electric power play. They have a 20.6% success rate on the man advantage so far this season. East Grand Forks 79.5% on the penalty kill. I'm going to load our highlight in here as quick as I can. Just before I forget, we continue to play on. East Grand Forks loses the face-off. They win the face-off. They dump it all the way down the ice. Thief River Falls now having to break it back out. They're going to cross center ice. I'm going to have to get my clock caught up here. Missed a couple of seconds as I was getting that Judd Pesh goal loaded in. A shot towards the net. This one is going to come off the stick of number 9 for Thief River Falls. That's Ryland Leak. That one's going to go off the stick of Noah Shinley and up into the netting, so we're going to have a stoppage in play. 1 minute 34 seconds remaining on the Varnson cross-checking minor. Cooper Hills taking this face-off, man short, 12 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. Our clock is just about now caught up for those of you watching on KNOX Live Sports. Thief River Falls gets possession off the face-off. Of errant pass to the far corner, created an opportunity for East Grand Forks, and now East Grand Forks is going to hop on it. That's Jace Van Epps. He's unable to clear, though. This one's going to be held in the zone by Gunzarowski. He's going to give this one to Leak. He throws a shot towards the net. That was blocked by Pesh. Nice job by Pesh to block that one. That led to a loose puck that, if collected by Thief River Falls, they could have had a wide open net. Now a shot from the point. This one's going to come from Anderson. Shinley seeing that one the entire way through. He collects that one in the breadbasket, and he's going to hold on to it. So we're going to have a stoppage in play. Exactly 11 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in period number 1 on our All True Health System scoreboard. A minute and 3 seconds remaining on the Varnson cross-checking minor. Now a face-off to the left of Shinley. This one is won by the Green Wave. Pesh is going to try ring it all the way around. It's going to hit a stanchion, and that one's going to be an odd bounce in the favor of Thief River Falls. East Grand Forks now gets possession. Jace Panzer skating out of his own zone through the neutral zone with speed. Throws a shot on net. Cooper Ruff had to make a relatively complicated save. Rebound goes to the far wall. That one is collected by Bruce. Bruce trying to dangle through the neutral zone. He has that one taken away by Pesh, who dusts it off and throws it all the way down the ice. Now just 33 seconds remaining in the minor penalty for East Grand Forks. Like what you see so far, Joe, from the penalty kill from East Grand Forks?
Yeah, solid PK. They're moving their feet well and negating a lot of Thief River chances here.
And one of the best scoring opportunities the Prowlers have had so far on the man advantage. Judd Pesh got down onto the ice and blocked that shot, as East Grand Forks is going to dump this one down the entire length of the ice with just 5 seconds remaining. So that should do it. Here's a chance for Mellebrook. That puck was on his stick just outside the blue line. His eyes were nice and wide, thinking that he could have walked in for a 2-on-1 opportunity. Now here's a chance for East Grand Forks. This is Jace Van Epps. He's going to throw a shot towards the net. Rebound collected by Thief River Falls, and they're going to dump it out into the neutral zone. Retreating back to his own end is Nick Corbett. Nice stretch pass. Cross center ice. Van Epps is going to move this one forward. Varnson gives chase. Teams battle for it right in front of the Prowler bench. Hunter Varnson has it. He's going to try stick handle through traffic as he enters the Prowler zone. It's collected by Freeze. Freeze falls down behind the net. Now the teams are going to battle for it in the far corner. Nick Corbett's going to hold the zone at the far point. He throws a shot towards the net. That one's going to go onto the stick of number 6 for Thief River Falls. That's Kelly. I believe that's Joe Kelly. He's going to break this one out to the neutral zone, and we're going to have a penalty. I believe this one's going to be against East Grand Forks. It'll be interesting to see if a man's going to the penalty box. We saw a high sticking indication from the official. Don't see anyone going to the sin bin for East Grand Forks, so this will not be a power play for Thief River Falls. East Grand Forks kills off the man advantage from the Prowlers just now, so they're 1 for 1 on the penalty kill so far tonight. Defensive zone face-off, 1 to Schmiederberg. He's going to move this one quickly to Lovejoy. He enters Thief River Falls zone, shot towards the net from the far side. It's going to miss wide, ring around to the near wall. Creates a nice breakout opportunity for the Prowlers. Giving chase now all the way back below his own goal line is Schmiederberg. He has 2 Prowlers right on him. Almost an opportunity there, but Lovejoy takes this one away. Now a 2-on-1 here for East Grand Forks. Lovejoy's going to throw a shot towards the net. That's going to go off the helmet of Cooper Roth. Rebound goes to the far wall. Thief River Falls finally able to break it out into the neutral zone. Stepping up now is Panzer. Panzer giving it to Freeze. Freeze is going to lose control of this one. Now Joe Kelly is going to cross center ice. He's going to throw a shot on net as he dumps this one into the attacking end for the Prowlers. And Thief River Falls is going to get a line change. Now Bees picking this one up with speed. Skating through the neutral zone. He loses possession at the Thief River Falls blue line. East Grand Forks able to dump it back deep. Mellebrook's centering feed goes all the way to the far wall onto the stick of number 27 for Thief River Falls. That is Jackson Boyer. Jackson Boyer dumps it into East Grand Forks zone. Not able to sustain much of a forecheck. Now here's a chance for East Grand Forks. Jake Chupka diving after a loose puck there, and we have a delayed penalty against Thief River Falls. And so now we're going to get our first look at East Grand Forks RBB Electric power play unit. Going to the penalty box for the Prowlers is going to be number 4, Mason Collins. And that's going to be a hooking penalty against Collins. Chupka racing towards the near post. Could have been a nice backdoor opportunity for the Green Wave, but they're going to get a power play out of this situation. Face-off is going to be taken to the left of Roth. Thief River Falls wins the defensive zone face-off. They're going to dump this one all the way down. Shinley's going to collect it on the stick. He's going to leave this one for Cole Bees. Cole Bees now surveying his options behind his own net. Elects to skate it out. Makes the first forechecker miss. He's going to move it to the near side to Cole Schmiederberg, who tries to give it right back to Bees. Too far, though. East Grand Forks is going to have to retreat back into the neutral zone. Here comes Hunter Varnson entering the zone on the far wall, centering feed to Schmiederberg. Not able to get good wood on that one. That was a grade A opportunity there. Nice job there from Varnson to set that one up. Now here's another one-timer from Jace Van Epps. It's going to come back to the point. Bees throws a shot towards the net. It's blocked. It does not go up into the rafters. We continue to play on. East Grand Forks thought that puck was up in the rafters and that was going to be a stoppage in play, but no whistle. Now a minute 13 seconds remaining on the RBB Electric power play for the Green Wave. Bees is going to drop this one off to Cooper Hills. He enters the attacking end for the Green Wave. Centering feed is broken up but ends right back onto the stick of Hills. He's going to go for a line change. Judd Pesch from where he scored the first goal for the Green Wave. He's going to give it to Corbett. Corbett to the far circle. That's Tucker Lovejoy. His shot is going to be blocked on the way. Loose puck collected by Joe Kelly, and he's going to dump this one the entire length of the ice down. East Grand Forks is going to have to regroup in their own zone. Nick Corbett is going to leave this one for Tucker Lovejoy. He picks that one up with speed, gives it to Panzer. Nice zone entry there for the Green Wave. Pesch being harassed on the near wall, leaves it for Panzer. He slides it along the blue line to Corbett, ends up back onto the stick of Panzer. He's on top of the near circle. Circles back towards the point, gives it to Pesch. Pesch trying to slide it on the blue line over to Nick Corbett. That one's going to be deflected, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. That should do it for the man advantage for East Grand Forks. Coming out of the box now for Thief River Falls is going to be Mason Collins, serving 2 minutes for his hooking infraction. Cross ice pass now to the near side onto the stick of Jace Van Epps. He's going to ring this one all around all the way to the far hash marks. Corbett's going to collect it. He's going to throw it towards the net. It's going to end up in the near corner where Jace Van Epps is going to leave this one for Noah Fries. He's going to give it back to Bees. His shot from the point was tipped by Varnson on the way, but it's going to go up into the netting, and we're going to have a stoppage. Joe, what did you think about that East Grand Forks power play? 2 power plays in the game, one for East Grand Forks, one for Thief River Falls. Which one was more impressive for you?
I'd say the Green Waves power play. They had some quality chances, and I've been impressed by the puck movement by their number 1 D pairing of Cole Bees and Judd Pesch.
They're not afraid to move that puck on the blue line. It can be a high-risk play, but when you have that much faith in your defenders, the top defensive pairing for East Grand Forks, you trust them to do what they do, and East Grand Forks has reaped the rewards of that defensive pairing. Pesch, the only goal scorer in tonight's game. Now with 6 minutes remaining in period number 1, East Grand Forks leading Thief River Falls by a score of 1-0. This shot coming in from Noah Fries. That one's going to go right into the breadbasket of Cooper Roth. He's going to hold on to that one. So we're going to have a stoppage with just under 6 minutes remaining in period number 1. East Grand Forks in the shots department. They've doubled up Thief River Falls. 8 for the Green Wave, 4 for the Prowlers. It just feels like East Grand Forks has come out like this is a playoff game. You almost feel the playoff intensity coming from the Green Wave. Are you getting that sense as well, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely. Tyler Palmasino has to be pleased with this offensive effort so far.
Just an all-around great effort from the Green Wave. It feels like they're winning every puck battle. They're moving the puck cleanly. They've been able to avoid any crucial turnovers in their own end. Now entering the offensive zone for the Green Wave is Chupka. His shot is going to miss wide. It's going to ring around all the way to the far point. Corbett does a nice job of holding the zone for East Grand Forks. Now Chupka has it in the far corner. He's going to make a move towards the net. Nice move in the far corner to create a scoring chance for Jake Chupka. But that odd angle shot is going to be saved by Ruff. Thief River Falls collects the rebound. They dump it out into the neutral zone. East Grand Forks regroups rather quickly. Now it's right back below the goal line of the Prowlers. Lovejoy has possession of it. Nice forecheck there from Lovejoy. He's going to, on the backhand, move it to the near corner. Schmiederberg's going to step in, push it below the net. Just a tenacious forecheck here from East Grand Forks, and here comes Schmiederberg coming in. He's crashing hard from his position on the point. Does a nice job of holding it right at the hash marks. It's almost as if the hash marks are the line to hold for the Green Wave on this shift, not necessarily the blue line. Nice give and go there. Hills to Schmiederberg. He throws a shot towards the net. That's saved by Roth. His rebound pokes out 3 feet outside of the crease, collected by Thief River Falls. They break it out into the neutral zone. Once again, East Grand Forks regroups quickly. They're going to dump it back deep inside Prowlers territory. And they're going to go for another line change. Nice shift there from the third line of East Grand Forks. That's Jordan Waskey, Nolan Mellebrook, and Jake Chupka. And this is going to be the second line back out there for East Grand Forks. Thief River Falls now. Poking this one forward is going to be Bruce. Bruce being stapled along the end wall below the goal line of East Grand Forks. Cole Bees, nice pass there, finding Varnson. Varnson is going to move it to the far wall. Jace Van Epps, he's trying to have a give-and-go play there back to Varnson. Unsuccessful in that regard. Cole Bees holds the zone on the far side. He centers that one, looking for a redirection on net. It's going to come all the way to the near wall. Thief River Falls collects the loose puck, and they dump this one all the way down the ice. Perhaps desperate for a line change were the Prowlers. So we're going to have a stoppage with just under 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in period number 1. East Grand Forks leading on our All-True Health System scoreboard by a score of 1-0 over Thief River Falls. Nolan Mellebrook now is going to take this offensive zone face-off to the left of the Prowler netminder. Mellebrook's going to be booted. Coming in is Chupka. This is that third line once again. They had a pretty good shift last time they were on the ice, generating some offensive chances. East Grand Forks wins the face-off, but Thief River Falls is able to break it out into the neutral zone. Now here comes an odd man, or a fast break opportunity for Thief River Falls. Nice job there of Mellebrook to negate that opportunity. He's going to dump that one into the neutral zone. Thief River Falls regroups, dumps it low. Shinley leaves this one for Pesch behind the East Grand Forks net. Pesch loses his stick. It goes all the way to the far corner. A little collision behind the net. Now here's a 2-on-1 for East Grand Forks. Mellebrook skating in with Nowaski. Nowaski shot from the far circle. Misses high of the net. That was another grade A opportunity there for East Grand Forks. This third line generating some offensive chances for the Green Wave. They're going to go for a line change. Coming back out is line number 1 of Lovejoy, Panzer, and Cooper Hills. Cooper Hills is going to leave this one for Lovejoy below the goal line. He's separated from the puck by Bruce. This one's going to come back to Panzer in between the circles. High slot. His shot makes its way on net. Rebound collected by East Grand Forks. They're going to maintain offensive zone pressure. Corbett unable to hold the zone. That puck was on its end and bouncing. Corbett does a nice job of regrouping. His stretch pass goes all the way through. It's going to be deflected by a Thief River Falls player, so no icing on the play. Just 2.5 minutes remaining in period number 1. Now we're going to have an icing, this one against Thief River Falls. So an offensive zone face-off for East Grand Forks upcoming. It's been a fast-paced game, Joe. Not a whole lot of whistles besides the 2 penalties. A couple of icings to speak of, and of course, the Judd Pesch goal.
Yeah, just fast-paced, quality hockey here from both teams.
This is Section 8 hockey to a T. We're seeing a nice blend of physicality and skill. East Grand Forks feels like the ice has been tilted towards their offensive zone. This offensive zone faceoff comes back to Corbett. His shot towards the net is going to be saved by Roth. The puck was loose on top of the crease for a moment, but Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. Now Schmiederberg below his own goal line slides it over to Corbett. He's going to chip this one high off the glass out into the neutral zone. Back to collect this one for Thief River Falls is going to be A.J. Rogla. Rogla's stretch pass through the neutral zone is going to miss its intended target. Pleading his case with the officials is going to be Jed Kelly. He thinks he got a stick on that one. That was out of our line of sight, but it sure looks like that puck was not redirected, so correct call from the officials. Just under 2 minutes to play in period number 1. East Grand Forks leading Thief River Falls on our All-True Health System scoreboard by a score of 1-0. Face-off taken by Cooper Hills. He's going to push this one forward to the end wall, and then he's going to be the first to the puck. He's going to attempt a centering play. A nice designed play off the face-off there for East Grand Forks. Doesn't work, but you can tell that one was by design. Cooper Hills won that one forward below the goal line of Thief River Falls. He was the first one to the puck, and he immediately spun around, tried to find someone in the front of the net. Thief River Falls, however, was able to collect the loose puck. Nice play design there from Tyler Palmasino. Neutral zone face-off on the East Grand Forks blue line is going to be won by Thief River Falls. It's going to go back to the point. Collins is going to throw it below the goal line of East Grand Forks. Corbett loses his footing. That's Clausen. Lost his footing momentarily. He's able to regain possession. Nice job to maintain composure. His breakout pass was broken up, deflected, but it ends up on the stick of his defensive partner, Cole Bees. He's going to move this one up. Foot race now for Jace Panzer. He forces a loose puck to Tucker Lovejoy, who throws a shot on net. But once again, that's saved by Cooper Ruff. We've seen a lot of saves from Ruff, just right onto the Thief River Falls logo on his chest. Besides that goal from Judd Pesch.
Yeah, the Green Wave throwing a lot of pucks on net, and nothing bad ever came from that.
That's right. Nothing bad has ever happened from throwing the puck on net. And one has to feel like that's been a priority pregame from the East Grand Forks coaching staff to just put as many shots on net. Last time they played the Prowlers, they had 34 shots on net. So they are pacing above that at this current time. They have 12 shots. directed towards Cooper Roth. The one goal coming off the stick of Judd Pesh. Just over a minute now remaining in period number 1. East Grand Forks continues to apply the pressure in the offensive zone. Cooper Hills on the backhand. His centering feed doesn't get a lot of meat on that one. Allows Thief River Falls an opportunity to break this one out. Foot race chasing after this one for Thief River Falls. And trying to make his way towards the net for the Prowlers. That's Jackson Boyer, causing some problems for East Grand Forks. The Prowlers continue to maintain offensive zone possession here. Boyer laying a hit on Clausen. Clausen still wins the puck race. His breakout pass doesn't find its intended target, but it goes out into the neutral zone, forces the Prowlers to regroup. Now a nice stretch pass through the neutral zone. Mellowbrook, what could have been an opportunity on the rush, is negated by an offsides call, so we're going to have a stoppage with 20 seconds remaining. And what is the call? Is that an intentional offsides? Now we're going to get a face-off in front of the East Grand Forks netminder. That certainly didn't look intentional from where we were standing. It's not an icing. Not much argument coming from the East Grand Forks bench. I'm a little flabbergasted myself.
Yeah, I certainly didn't see an intentional offsides there.
Thief River Falls wins the offensive zone face-off. Let's see if they're able to make East Grand Forks pay. But the shot is going to miss the net. East Grand Forks collects the loose puck. Now Mellowbrook with an opportunity. He's not going to collect the centering feed, but he's going to give chase and win the puck battle to the near wall. He's going to throw it back low below the Prowlers line with just 2 seconds remaining. Thief River Falls is going to dump this one. Heads up, David Tack. He just had to miss that one inside the penalty box, but that's going to do it for period number 1 here inside the Civic Center. After 17 minutes of play here in this Section 8 rivalry game between the Green Wave and the Prowlers. East Grand Forks winning by a score of 1-0 on our All-True Health System scoreboard. We're going to take a quick break here. Word from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll bring you the intermission report for East Grand Forks hockey on KNOX Live Sports.
Since 1972, Jarrell's Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need for anything sports. Stop into Jarrell's and Hockey World. When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335. Your local Circle K and Holiday Station stores are proud to support high school activities. Stop by the new Circle K location at 1316 South Washington Street for not only gas, but a wide array of hot and cold food, snacks for everyone, and a car wash. Open 24/7, 7 days a week. Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Need seed, think Proseed. Proseed.net.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
Franson Bank and Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
From tears in your your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
Add a pop of color and excitement to your next celebration with Balloons by Misty. Their one-of-a-kind balloon design skills and creativity will make your event unforgettable. It's always a party at Balloons by Misty. Visit balloonsbymisty.com today.
Since 1972, Jarrell's Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need for anything sports. Stop in to Jarrell's and Hockey World. Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer. When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need: turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
Welcome back to the Rivard's Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. After one period of play, East Grand Forks leading Thief River Falls by a score of 1-0 on our All-True Health System scoreboard. This intermission report is brought to you by High Plains Water, your home's clear choice for awesome water, and Grand Forks Welding and Machine. The men of steel. Only one goal in that first period. That came with 13 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in period number 1. That goal coming off the stick of Judd Pesh. It was assisted by Cooper Hills. Let's see if we're able to take another look at that one, and we are. A nice give and go here on the far wall. Judd Pesh gives it to Hills. Hills gives it right back to Pesh, and he's going to rifle a shot through traffic, and that one's going to find its way into the back of the net. That replay brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tyler Nagel Agency. That's the only goal to speak of, but Joe, it sure feels like the ice has been tilted in favor of East Grand Forks after one period of play.
Yeah, no doubt. Just what the doctor ordered for them to start this Section 8 matchup. Lot of offensive output from the Green Wave, and you have to think that Tyler Palmasino is pleased with that.
Tyler Palmasino certainly has to be pleased. Only a one-goal lead for East Grand Forks on our All-True Health System scoreboard. They're looking to break a 5-game winless streak. Their most recent game last Thursday was a tie against Bemidji by a score of 3-3. Before that, they were on a 4-game losing streak, losing to some difficult non-conference opponents: Moorhead, St. Cloud Cathedral, Grand Forks Central. And then the most recent defeat they had on the road against their most fierce Section 8 rival, that being Warroad High School. They got swept in the regular season series against Warroad, losing both here in East Grand Forks and at Warroad. The most recent defeat against Warroad came by a final of 4-0. After tonight, there's going to be one regular season game remaining. That is going to be this Thursday as East Grand Forks plays host to Roseau. That is going to be the final game. So tonight's the final section matchup for East Grand Forks. That game against Roseau is going to be a non-conference matchup. And then the Section 8 tournament, the play-in games are going to take place February 15th. That's already this Saturday. The 8 and the 9 seed and the 7 and 10 seed are going to play the play-in games at the higher seeds home rink. And then February 18th is the quarterfinal round. That's going to be hosted at the higher seeds rinks as well. And then the Civic Center here in East Grand Forks, Minnesota is going to play host to the semifinal and the championship round. That's going to be taking place later this month, February 22nd and February 27th. Respectively. East Grand Forks trying to get back onto their winning games, end the regular season feeling like they're playing the best hockey up until this point. And after that first period of play, they got to be happy. Just the puck movement, the physicality, just the effort that was put forward by East Grand Forks. Tyler Palmasino and the rest of the East Grand Forks coaching staff certainly has to be pleased. And Joe, we were talking before this broadcast, the last time we covered East Grand Forks together we saw them lose to St. Cloud Cathedral by a final of 11-6. We're like, please give us a close game. And right now, Thief River Falls is hoping for exactly the same thing. How are they going to be able to stay in this one? Only trailing by one, only one shot away from tying things up, but it looks like they have a really steep uphill battle ahead of them.
Yeah, Thief River's got to do a better job of getting the puck out of their own zone and through the neutral zone. They were not able to break out very much in that first period. So credit to East Grand Forks D, especially the first pairing of Cole Beast and Judd Pesch.
East Grand Forks, you got to give credit to their forecheck. They've been rolling all three lines throughout the matchup, and each of those lines has been generating their fair of scoring opportunities. And then that top defensive pairing, Cole Bees and Judd Pesch, along with the other defensive pairings as well. They're rolling all three of those defensive pairings. They've been doing a good job of taking away time and space from Thief River Falls. Not a lot of room to operate. The Prowlers have 4 shots on net, and out of those 4 shots, Joe, off the top of my head, I don't recollect any of them being necessarily a grade A scoring opportunity.
No, Noah Shinley hasn't really been tested tonight, which is, again, a testament to East Grand Forks' D.
East Grand Forks leading by a score of 1-0. Judd Pesch's goal. That was brought to you by Bergstrom Electric, where the light does shine brighter. We're going to take one final break here of this intermission report. When we come back, we'll bring you the second period of East Grand Forks versus Thief River Falls, Section 8 hockey on KNOX Live Sports.
Your local Circle K and Holiday Station stores are proud to support high school activities. Stop by the new Circle K location at 1316 South Washington Street for not only gas, but a wide array of hot and cold food, snacks for everyone, and a car wash. Open 24/7, 7 days a week.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to sprayadvantage.com.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference. And to keep your family cool this summer, it takes Bryant.
Connect with Thermal Air today, your Bryant certified dealer.
Welcome back to the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. The Zamboni is off the ice, and here come the Green Wave out of the locker room getting ready for period number 2. They lead Thief River Falls by a score of 1-0 on our All True Health System scoreboard as we're gearing up to start period number 2. That intermission report was brought to you by High Plains Water, your home's clear choice for awesome water, and Grand Forks Welding and Machine, the men of steel. Inside the Civic Center, my name is Sam Jensen. I'm providing play-by-play analysis here tonight. Alongside me is Joe Banish. Joe Banish doing color commentary for us this evening. And behind the camera is Joey Spanger, the pride of Grand Forks Central. He's keeping us on screen and looking good on the KNOX Live Sports Network. Video stream only tonight for this matchup between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls. If you dial into KNOX Radio, 1310 AM, 107.9 FM, you'll hear Ryan Cunningham as he calls a matchup between Grand Forks, Red River, and Fargo South Shanley on the North Dakota side. That's a pivotal matchup for Eastern Dakota Conference standings. We got a big division rivalry in this one as well. Section 8, I should say section. I'm always confused whether I should say conference, section, region, what have you. In North Dakota, they call them regions. There's only 2 of them. In Minnesota, we got 8 of them. Section 8 here, East Grand Forks now going to be making their way from right to left on your screen. Thief River Falls making their way left to right. They're hoping the direction they head in will change their luck here in the second period. They got outshot by East Grand Forks in period number 1. 3-1, 12 shots on net for the Green Wave, only 4 for Thief River Falls. And Joe, like we were talking about during the intermission report, not a lot of those shots, if any, were necessarily grade A scoring opportunities. East Grand Forks defensive unit making things easy for Noah Shinley through 1 period of play. Getting ready now for the face-off. Referees making sure the goaltenders and the penalty box are ready. And the puck is down. Period 2 underway now between Thief River Falls and East Grand Forks. Face-off is won by Thief River Falls. Hams is going to rifle this one off the high glass, and he's going to collect the loose puck, but he's going to lose control. Jace Panzer collects the loose puck. He's going to move it to the far side over to Cooper Hills. Cooper Hills' centering feed is going to go to the near corner. It's going to come back out to the point. Cole Bees retreating into the neutral zone. East Grand Forks is going to have to touch up, get back on side. Lovejoy with a nice touch pass up to Cooper Hills. Lovejoy on the receiving end of a big hit there from Thief River Falls, but a nice pass as East Grand Forks entered the zone only momentarily. Judd Pesch retreating back into the zone and cross-ice pass to the far side. Unable to get connected with Jace Van Epps. Cooper Hills now entering the zone along the far wall, making his way towards the net, off the near pad of the netminder. Juicy rebound collected by Hills after about 2 seconds of that puck being loose. Comes back to Hunter Varnson, now to Judd Pesch, his one-timer from the point. Strong slap shot misses the net. Teams continue to battle for it now below the goal line. It's going to ring around to the far hash marks. It's going to be held in there by East Grand Forks' Noah Freeze. Van Epps now to Varnson. East Grand Forks cycling this one nicely. Comes back out to the point, holding that one in the zone with Schmiederberg. That one stayed in by mere millimeters. Now an odd angle shot from Varnson from the near hash marks. Really odd angle shot. Finds its way on net. Loose rebound collected by East Grand Forks. Great puck movement here from the Green Wave. Freeze now surveying his options. From the top of the circles, throws a shot towards the net. That hits traffic. Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. They're going to break this one out momentarily. Pesch just dusts that one off and throws it right back below the goal line of Thief River Falls. Thief River Falls breaks this one through the neutral zone. Thinking he got a stick on that one was number 17 for the Prowlers. That's Jackson Hams, but it's going to be an icing with 15 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in period number 2. East Grand Forks, that was amazing puck movement there from that second shift for East Grand Forks.
Great
that line of
movement.
Van Epps, Varnson, and Freeze.
Looked like a power play.
Looks like East Grand Forks in the early stages of period number 2, picking up right where they left off of period number 1, having the puck on a string. Shot from the point, tipping this one on the way was Mellowbrook. Nick Corbett now collects it in the near corner. He's going to give it to Mellowbrook, who has it below the goal line. Correction, that's Chupka. He's going to give it back to Corbett at the point. He's going to slide it on the blue line to the far side. Schmiederberg fires off a shot. It's going to find its way on net. Rebound collected by Thief River Falls. They're going to cough this one up. Mellowbrook, he's going to drop this one for Schmiederberg. Schmiederberg having to rush towards that one. He's going to throw a shot towards the net. It was blocked, and it goes up into the netting, so we're going to have another stoppage. 14 minutes and 45 seconds remaining now in period number 2. East Grand Forks continuing to apply the pressure, Joe. This is some impressive hockey.
Yeah, you said it last period, Sam. Tenacious forecheck.
East Grand Forks doing a really good job. Every time Thief River Falls gets the puck out of their own zone, too, it's important to note East Grand Forks is very quick to immediately just dust the puck off, and they continue to play this dump and chase style of play on even strength, and the forecheck is doing its job. They're able to maintain some offensive zone pressure. Mellowbrook getting kicked out of the face-off circle. Taking his spot is going to be Chupka. He's going to win this one forward. Thief River Falls collects the puck in the near corner. Schmiederberg holds the zone momentarily. He holds the zone again, this time with his foot. Nice job there. Great individual effort from Cole Schmiederberg to hold the zone for East Grand Forks. Now Corbett on the near side doing his part to keep the zone in the attacking end for East Grand Forks. He's going to ring this one along the near wall. It's going to end up on the stick of Mellowbrook behind the goal line. He's going to move it back out to the points on the far side. Schmiederberg now to Cooper Hills, to Corbett. from the near hash mark, centering feed, trying to get connected there with Mellowbrook. Nice designed play for East Grand Forks. We're going to have another stoppage, 14 minutes and 13 seconds. A lot of whistles, but all of them have been Cooper Roth just covering the puck for Thief River Falls. Now an offensive zone face-off for East Grand Forks. This one's going to be to the right of Roth. It's going to be taken by Panzer. He's going to win this one back to Hills. Hills unable to get a shot off. Thief River Falls unable to get the puck out of their own zone, and that is a danger area when you are trying to break the puck out of your own end between the top of the circles and the blue line. Anytime you get the puck in that territory, it has to be priority number one. Just get it out, and once again, Thief River Falls gets it to that territory. East Grand Forks does a good job of holding the zone, and Thief River Falls once again trying to break it out, this time along the far wall, held in once again by Judd Pesh, but his shot towards the net ends up onto the stick of Rogala. Rogala loses control of the puck. East Grand Forks dumps it back below the goal line of the Prowlers. Their forecheck is going to go back to work. Pesh, one-time shot as he collects a loose puck. Now Pesh has it. The top of the far circle, gives it to Panzer. Nice pass. Shot from the high slot is going to hit traffic. It's going to go to the far wall. Pesh now trying to center it once again. It's going to ring around the near wall now, all the way back to Bees at the near point. He's going to slide it over to Panzer. Panzer from the middle of the point tries to find Cooper Hills down low, but that's intercepted by Thief River Falls, and they're going to break this one out. Bees does a nice job to evade a forechecker there from Thief River Falls. Nice pass through the neutral zone onto the stick of Lovejoy. Lovejoy's spinorama shot is going to miss wide. It's going to ring around to Bees. He's going to collect it. Skating with it now in the near corner. Bees surveying his options. He's going to try center this one. It's going to end up in the point of Corbett. Corbett, however, unable to control a rolling puck there. Thief River Falls collects it, and they enter the attacking end. Corbett collects this one, passes it to the far wing. With it there is Cooper Hills. Now East Grand Forks, nice job there from Hunter Varnson to get that out of the zone. Now he enters the attacking end for the Green Wave, trying to get connected there with Van Epps. Van Epps collects it now below the goal line, now on the far hash marks. He has the puck taken away from him. Thief River Falls able to break this one out. They chip that one off. I thought that hit a player on the bench of East Grand Forks. That could have been a 2-on-1 opportunity there for Thief River Falls. Now, once again, they're going to try to break this one out. Varnson doing a good job on the forecheck. Him and Van Epps in the far corner. This one's going to come back to Schmiederberg at the far point. He's going to throw a shot towards the net. That was deflected by Chupka on net. Cooper Roth makes the save, and we have a little pleasantries being exchanged in front of the net after the whistle there. At the end of the JV game, we had a good old-fashioned WCHA fight. Not necessarily punches thrown, but an East Grand Forks junior varsity player had his helmet taken off. We'll see if those tensions boil over to the varsity game, and it looks like it is. 12 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Another offensive zone faceoff here for East Grand Forks. This one's going to be taken by Nowaski, unless he gets kicked out. Referee warning Chupka to stay out of the faceoff circle. Nowaski wins this one back to Mellowbrook. He throws a shot towards the net, but that hits traffic. Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. Skating with it now is Hams. Hams is going to leave it for A.J. Rogala. Thief River Falls has to get back onside. Rogala throws it deep below the goal line of East Grand Forks. Loose puck turnover here for East Grand Forks. Thief River Falls unable to execute it. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Now Nowaski with a potential lane towards the net decides to rifle an odd angle shot. That was saved by the near pad of Roth. It's going to ring around to the far side. It's collected there by Thief River Falls' Kelly. And it's going to end up back on the stick of A.J. Rogala. He's going to move it to the far wing. Hams has it. He's going to cross center ice, and he's going to dump this one in. Cross ice to the near side, collected by Corbett. He's going to move it quickly up the near wall to Nowaski. He's met in between the blue line and center ice. The teams are going to battle for it there. And it's going to poke back down below the goal line of East Grand Forks. Schmiederberg trying to ring it around and now here's a chance for Thief River Falls. A turnaround shot off the stick of Anderson. Prepared for that one was Noah Shinley. His pad save deflects it to the far corner. East Grand Forks able to break it out. Now it's below the Prowlers goal line. Cooper Hills doing a good job on the forecheck to negate an easy breakout. Now it's going to come back to Clausen. His shot from the point was deflected. Lovejoy collects the loose puck. Now below the goal line in the far corner, circling the far circle. Completely skating around the offensive zone for Lovejoy. That could have been a highlight reel goal. He throws a shot on net that goes off the blocker of Roth, and that goes up into the netting. So we're going to have a stoppage with 10 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in period number 2. The shots are now 21-5. East Grand Forks. They entered the period with 12 shots on net, so they've already rifled off 9 in period number 2, 1 for Thief River Falls in the second frame.
Cooper Roth doing a good job keeping this a 1-0 game.
Panzer, this one's going to go back to Cooper Hills. His slap shot from the point is going to miss wide. It bounces off the end boards. Thief River Falls unable to get this one out. Panzer now 2-on-1 opportunity. He's being pestered. His centering feed is not going to end up on the stick of Cooper Hills. Instead, it's going to be collected by Anderson for Thief River Falls. He skates it all the way into the attacking end for the Prowlers. He's going to drop this one off for Boyer. Boyer's going to throw a shot towards the net. That's going to be saved by Shinley. That's going to count as a shot on net for Thief River Falls. Cooper Hills now has it. Now here's a 2-on-1 for East Grand Forks. Panzer and Lovejoy. Lovejoy in the slot. What an amazing save. We're going to capture that replay. What an amazing save by Cooper Roth. 2-on-1 between Jace Panzer and Tucker Lovejoy. Panzer with a nice pass over to Lovejoy. He was all alone in the low slot. Blocker save by Roth. That is an early candidate for our finest auto trim cover of the game. Roth keeps this one a 1-goal game between Thief River Falls and East Grand Forks. Thief River Falls collects a loose puck. They're going to dump this one all the way down. Corbett's proximity to the puck negates the icing. He's going to move it quickly, however, to Jace Van Epps. His centering feed to Varnson is broken up. That's broken up by Bruce. The teams are now battling for it in front of the Green Wave bench. It's going to be collected by Van Epps. He's going to slide it over to Corbett in his own end. That was a dangerous pass. Centering feed from his own end. It's going to go all the way through the opposite side of the ice without hitting any sticks. Nice hit there by Hunter Varnson to separate a Thief River Falls defenseman from the puck. Now East Grand Forks with an opportunity on the rush. This one's going to hit traffic as they were trying to dump that one deep. It's going to come back out into the neutral zone. So East Grand Forks is going to have to regroup. That creates an opportunity for Thief River Falls to break this one out. They're going to break it out along the far wing. It's going to be tipped by an East Grand Forks player all the way down the ice. A 200-foot breakout there for Thief River Falls. No icing. Mellowbrook quickly skating this one out of his own zone. He's going to move it now to the near side where Corbett is going to cross center ice. And he's going to dump this one cross ice deep into the Prowler end. Prowlers breaking this one out. They have time now. East Grand Forks in the middle of a line change. Nolan Mellowbrook creating some fits here for the defensive pairing for Thief River Falls. Now Mellowbrook is going to take this one away, trying to make his way towards the net from the near circle. He has that one taken away from him, but now East Grand Forks has possession. B's shot is blocked. Loose puck collected by Bruce. He's going to cross center ice, and he's going to dump this one deep, giving chases Kelly for Thief River Falls. He's going to take down a defenseman in the far corner. That was Cole Schmiederberg. No call on the play. We continue to play on. B's nice breakout pass there. Tucker Lovejoy trying a one-touch pass to Cooper Hills. That one was broken up. Now Cooper Hills entering the zone. Here's another 2-on-1. Lovejoy, his shot this time is going to miss the net. High and wide on the far side. It's going to ring around. Now the teams are going to battle for it at the near hash marks. Tucker Lovejoy giving chase for East Grand Forks. Thief River Falls comes out of that battle, but they're just going to break it out into the neutral zone. Schmiederberg collects it. He does a good job of crossing center ice. Now attacking the entering the attacking zone for the Green Wave. Throws a shot towards the net. That goes off the shoulder of Roth. And now here comes Panzer behind the net. Centering feed to Lovejoy in the slot. Another save right into the chest of Cooper Roth. And that gives us an opportunity to look at that last save by Cooper Roth. What an amazing save to keep this a 1-goal game. A 2-on-1 opportunity for East Grand Forks, breaking the puck out of their own zone. Catching Thief River Falls in a line change. Jace Panzer coming in with Tucker Lovejoy 2-on-1. Panzer feeding it to Lovejoy in the slot. What an amazing blocker save there from Roth. That keeps it a 1-goal game. East Grand Forks wins this offensive zone faceoff. Now they have possession. Corbett with it at the near point. He's going to throw it down low to Varnson. Varnson has it behind the net. He's trying to get connected with Freeze. Freeze unable to collect that pass. Now here's a nice stretch pass for Thief River Falls. Creates an opportunity for Boyer, but a great job there of Judd Pesch to stick with him. He negates an offensive opportunity. Now here comes Jace Van Epps skating in. Nice job there by Leak of Thief River Falls, the defenseman for the Prowlers. He got in front of that shot off the stick of Van Epps. Coming from the near circle on the rush. But that play was broken up. Now Thief River Falls dumps this one in, and they're going to have to regroup. They're offsides. Hunter Varnson has it, and he gets hit with his head looking back for the puck. He overskated it, and that was a nice clean hit. That was going to be John Rogala with the hit, and Thief River Falls enters the zone offsides. Hunter Varnson pops right back up. That was a nice clean hit. He simply overskated the puck. And John Rogla was waiting for him there, and he threw his shoulder into Varnson's chest. And Thief River Falls collects the loose puck after that collision, and they enter the attacking end offside. So now we're going to have a neutral zone face-off on the East Grand Forks blue line. Taking this one is going to be Mellebrook. This is the third line for the Green Wave. Mellebrook's going to win this one back to Schmiederberg. He's going to slide it to the near wall to Bees. Bees D-to-D back to Schmiederberg. Schmiederberg moves it to the far wing. Chupka is going to deflect it into the below the goal line of Thief River Falls. Now a loose puck. Chupka whacking at it in the high slot that is going to be deflected on the way. Hopping on top of it is Ruff, and we're going to have even more pleasantries exchanged here after the whistle. Things might get chippy here with 5 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in period number 2. East Grand Forks leading by a score of 1-0 over Thief River Falls. They are now 4-1 in the shots department. 24 shots on net for East Grand Forks, 6 for Thief River Falls. Schmiederberg off the face-off, throws a shot towards the net. That one's blocked by Bruce. Goes to the far corner where Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. They're going to throw it out into the neutral zone right onto the stick of Bees. Bees has trouble controlling that one. Finally gains control, slides it over to his defensive partner Schmiederberg. He tries a pass through the neutral zone to the far wall. That's going to go off the stick of Cooper Hills and into the East Grand Forks bench. Nice job there of Colton Sanderson to make sure that he keeps all his teeth. To avoid that puck into the stands, watch out for flying pucks. So now we're going to have another neutral zone face-off here on the East Grand Forks blue line. This one's won by the Green Wave. Skating up his Bees in full stride. He's going to enter the attacking end for the Green Wave. He's met at the near hash marks. Thief River Falls unable to get this one out. However, Panzer now throwing a shot from the top of the near circle. That one's saved by Roth. Rebound collected by East Grand Forks. Another shot from Bees. Blocker saved by Roth yet again. This time he's going to hop on top of the rebound. So we're going to have a stoppage with 5 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in period number 2. Cooper Roth, the junior netminder for Thief River Falls, doing his best to keep this a close hockey game. What an outstanding performance, especially in period number 2 here for the junior netminder for Thief River Falls. Offensive zone face-off, lost by East Grand Forks. Thief River Falls collects it in the near corner. Now skating this one out of his own zone. This is going to be Gunzarowski. Gunzarowski has this one taken away from him in the neutral zone. Lovejoy's centering feed. Lovejoy gets taken down. Now here's a 3-on-2 for Thief River Falls coming back the other way. Nice active stick there from Cole Schmiederberg to negate that opportunity. Coming back is Jace Panzer. He's going to drop this one for Cooper Hills, who then drops it for Tucker Lovejoy, trying to find a player backdoor. Schmiederberg coming in from his spot on the point. Ooh, another grade A chance there for East Grand Forks. Now here comes Thief River Falls coming back the other way with speed, and a nice big hit there from Cole Bees. The puck gets deflected into the Thief River Falls bench. Cole Bees standing up. Jed Kelly on that play. Jed Kelly coming in one-on-one on Bees. If he would have been able to beat Bees, he would have came in all by himself on the breakaway. But a great job there from the sophomore defenseman, or correction, that's the senior defenseman for East Grand Forks. Another neutral zone face-off. This one's going to be won by Thief River Falls. This one's going to go D-to-D to Leak. He's going to dump it deep below the goal line of East Grand Forks. Pesh is the first one to the puck. He's going to break this one out to the far wing off the stick of Noah Fries. Noah Fries is able to collect a loose puck. Now here's a chance for East Grand Forks. Jace Van Epps has a puck bounce over his stick. Nice centering opportunity there for Hunter Varnson. Nick Corbett throwing that one to the center of the ice all by himself. On the back end was Hams looking for a stretch pass through the neutral zone. Thief River Falls not able to get connected with him. That would have been an opportunity, and you're starting to see an intentional effort here from Thief River Falls to try stretch the ice. They're starting to leak one of their forwards out of the defensive zone early. That can lead to some turnovers. Now here's Varnson. He's going to throw a shot towards the net. That's going to hit traffic. This one's going to be collected by Van Epps. He's going to now cycle it back to Varnson. He's going to give it to Chupka. Chupka's shot is going to go off the post. Loose puck now to the far wall. Teams continue to battle for it now in the far corner. Judd Pesh giving chase. Varnson's going to skate away with it. Wraparound opportunity there for Varnson. Looked like he was going to skate around the net. He does a quick sneaky wraparound chance. Now here's an opportunity for Thief River Falls. A bouncing puck. Shinley with a shoulder save. That puck was bouncing about 100 feet, half the distance of the ice. Shinley does a nice job of staying focused on that one. Now East Grand Forks breaking this one out. We're going to have a penalty behind the play, and I think this one's going to go against East Grand Forks. It's going to be an interference call against Judd Pesh. Maybe an effort from the officials to try settle this one down. It was starting to get chippy. So 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. And now Thief River Falls is going to get their second chance on the RBB Electric power play. They're 0 for 1 on the night. Thief River Falls, once again, with a 20.6% conversion rate on the man advantage coming into tonight's matchup. Defensive zone faceoff won by Panzer. Bees' clearing attempt is held in the zone by Thief River Falls. A shot from the point. This one coming off the stick of Anderson. Seeing that one the whole way was Shinley. He's going to glove that one, so we're going to have a stoppage with 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining, just 5 seconds off the Pesh interference minor. Face-off to the right of Shinley. This one's won by Thief River Falls. They're going to slide this one over on the point. Throwing a shot towards the net. Thief River Falls now has an opportunity to set up their RBB Electric power play. And a loose puck in the far corner is collected by Lovejoy, and he's going to collect that one, and he's going to slowly roll that one all the way down the ice. Thief River Falls has it below their own goal line. Panzer giving chase, creates an opportunity now for Jace Van Epps. Nice effort there for Panzer on the penalty kill. Van Epps trying to get that one back out into the neutral zone to try burn more time off this penalty kill. Just 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Thief River Falls. Looks like they were starting to get things set up here. They're going to try re-enter the zone to get this power play set up yet again, maybe for another couple of chances. On the man advantage, Schmiederberg does a nice job to move that one to the far wing. Schmiederberg continues to give chase. Thief River Falls throws it down into the far corner. Teams continue to battle after it. This puck is rolling. Finally, Varnson's going to give chase near center ice. Varnson does a nice job of finishing his check. On the receiving end of that one for Thief River Falls was Rylan Leak. Schmiederberg dumps this one. It's going to end up on the stick of Bushy. Bushy's going to try a pass through the neutral zone. It does not reach its intended target, so we're going to have an icing. Just 41 seconds remaining on the Pesh penalty kill. Seeing some improvements, Joe, the second time around on the RBB Electric power play for Thief River Falls, but they've only been able to maintain possession for maybe 10 seconds at a time. East Grand Forks doing a good job of applying a pressure, a man short. Panzer giving chase after East Grand Forks loses that offensive zone face-off, a man short. Now Lovejoy's going to give chase in the far corner. This one's going to bounce out, collected by Kelly. He's going to move it now over to Boyer. Boyer enters the attacking zone. He immediately has this one taken over, but a loose puck goes off the body of Thief River Falls Anderson. He moves it towards the net. That's going to be deflected now towards the near corner. Anderson collects it. He's going to give it back to the point. Bushy. Nice job by Panzer to meet Bushy at the point. So Bushy's shot is going to go off Panzer and into the Thief River Falls bench. And this is going to be an offensive zone faceoff now. Just 7 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Thief River Falls. Faceoff now is going to be to the left of Noah Shinley. Just 1 minute, 16 seconds remaining in period number 2. East Grand Forks only leading by 1, although they have a hefty lead in the shot department, 28-8 in that regard in favor of East Grand Forks. Defensive zone faceoff is won by the Green Wave. Bees is going to be pressed up against the end wall. Judd Pesh now comes out of the penalty box. East Grand Forks skating out of their own zone. Pesh, nice touch pass over to Jace Van Epps. He enters the attacking zone, throws a shot towards the net. Roth unable to collect that rebound, gave Van Epps another opportunity to center that one. It's not going to reach its intended target. Now Thief River Falls is going to cross ice, dump this one into the East Grand Forks zone. Mellowbrook with it at the far wing. Has that one taken away from him. Bees is going to go D to D with Corbett. Corbett then goes high off the glass out into the neutral zone. Roth coming way out of his own net. Oh, almost coughing that one up to Jace Van Epps. That could have been a disastrous play for Cooper Roth, who's been stellar for the Prowlers up until this point, especially in the second period, but able to avoid disaster. That one went off the sticks of off the skates of Van Epps. Now Lovejoy gives chase. Thief River Falls is going to win that puck battle, and they're going to dump it below the goal line of East Grand Forks. Just 10 seconds remaining now in period number 2. Shot from the point. This one is not going to make its way on net. That shot coming off the stick of Lundgren. Lundgren gets another opportunity from the near point. His shot once again blocked on the way, so that's going to do it. The buzzer indicates the end of period number 2. After 34 minutes of play, East Grand Forks still with a 1-0 lead over Thief River Falls. We're going to take a quick break, hear a word from our sponsors, allow ourselves to catch our breath. We'll be right back with the intermission report. East Grand Forks Hockey on KNOX Live Sports.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more, fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks. Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to sprayadvantage.com.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill. As guys, we all love our trucks. That's why Toys for Trucks is your headquarters for all things truck. They carry an amazing selection of rims and tires, plus floor mats, tonneau covers, hitches, plows, and even Excalibur remote car starters for any car, truck, or SUV. And the best part? They can install everything for your truck right at their location. Stop out at Toys for Trucks in Grand Forks to customize your ride, or check them out at toysfortrucks.com.
Welcome back to the Rivard's Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. After 2 periods of play, East Grand Forks leading Thief River Falls by a score of 1-0, in large part due to the effort in net for the Prowlers. The junior Cooper Roth, he has made 28 saves, 29 shots on net for East Grand Forks compared to just 8 for Thief River Falls. Noah Shinley has stopped all 8. He's made a couple of tough saves in that second period. Thief River Falls has 4 shots per period. East Grand Forks had 12 after the first, and they rifled off 17 in the second. Roth stopping all 17 in the second frame. Perhaps none better than this, an early candidate for our finest auto trim cover of the game. We got to take another look at this one. Replay brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tyler Nagel Agency. This comes on a 2-on-1 opportunity. It was Jace Panzer and Tucker Lovejoy coming in on Roth, catching Thief River Falls in the middle of a line change. Panzer doing a nice job to move this one over to Lovejoy in the slot, and just an amazing acrobatic save there from Roth, making the blocker save to keep this a 1-goal game. That has to be a candidate for not only the finest auto trim cover of the game, save of this matchup between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls, but perhaps we've seen the best save we've seen in our coverage of Grand Cities hockey all season long.
No doubt, one of many phenomenal saves in the second period for Cooper Roth. Green Wave have to be a little bit discouraged that they're only up 1 goal at the second intermission, but fighting for every inch of the ice, and if they keep up the effort that they put forward in the second, you have to think that they're feeling confident about their chances.
They're running into a hot goaltender tonight. Like we said, Cooper Roth with 28 saves on the evening, made all 17 saves that made its way on net against Thief River in the second period from East Grand Forks. And so there has to be a little bit of frustration, like you said, Joe, in the locker room. Tyler Palmasino, on one hand, has to be incredibly happy with the way his team has been playing tonight. They have been providing an immense amount of pressure on the forecheck, doing a nice job of moving the puck in all three zones. The offensive zone especially, doing a nice job of moving it effectively through the neutral zone. Pretty quick to break it out every time the puck ends up in their defensive zone. But then on the other hand, they're only up one goal, one shot away from Thief River Falls tying this one up. What do you think the message is in the locker room from the East Grand Forks coaching staff to their team?
Well, just keep doing what they're doing, throwing pucks on net. One of them's bound to go in.
Nothing, like you said earlier on in the broadcast, Joe, it's an old cliche in hockey, but cliches are cliches for a reason. Most of the time they're true. Nothing bad has ever happened from putting a shot on net. Thief River Falls, perhaps their best chance on the night, came from a bouncing puck. It was bouncing all the way from the red line. Shinley did a nice job of staying focused on that one. It bounced right in front of him, about 2 feet in front of the crease, and he had to hop up from his butterfly position and make a save with his shoulder. So that's been the best chance for Thief River Falls. They have 8 shots on net. They're 0 for 2 on the power play. East Grand Forks has been doing a nice job on the penalty kill. East Grand Forks 0 for 1 tonight on the power play themselves. Those power plays brought to you by RBB Electric. So far, the only score so far, still coming off that Judd Pesch goal that came in the first period. Let's take another look at that one. This coming with 13 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in period. No, this is another look at the save. That should not be what we're looking at here, but it is what we're looking at. So unfortunately, that Pesch save is lost in the ether. We're going to try to get that one loaded back up for you guys. But we're making our way through the intermission report on KNOX Live Sports. This intermission report brought to you by High Plains Water, your home's clear choice for awesome water, and Grand Forks Welding and Machine. The Men of Steel, once again, after 1 period of play on our All-True Health System scoreboard, after 2 periods of play, East Grand Forks leading by a score of 1-0 over Thief River Falls Section 8 hockey. After tonight, only 1 game remaining for the Green Wave. That one's going to be played here at the Civic Center in the regular season. That one's going to be against Roseau this Thursday, February 13th. We're going to have coverage for you on that one on air, 1310 a.m., 107.9 FM, and via video stream as well on KNOX Live Sports. Ryan Cunningham over at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks, covering Grand Forks Red River as they take on Fargo South Shanley. The most recent score update we have from our sports director, Ryan Cunningham. Red River was up 4-0 in the middle of the second period. If you want to switch over to watch that one on our YouTube channel, you can simply click on our channel name in the description of the video, and you'll take a look at all of our broadcasts. Click on the live button, and you'll take a look on, you'll have an option to watch our broadcast, obviously, East Grand Forks taking on Thief River Falls, or you could watch Red River as they take on Fargo South Shanley. Our expanded capability as we come down the final stretch of the winter sports season here in the Grand Cities, getting ready for the Section 8 tournament. The Section 8 tournament already begins this Saturday. The play-in round, the 8 and the 9 seed and the 7 and the 10 seed are going to play a play-in game to play the 1 and the 2 seeds respectively. And then the quarterfinal round is going to begin on February 18th. And that will be hosted at the higher seeds rinks. Then the semifinal and championship rounds will be hosted right here in East Grand Forks at the Civic Center. February 22nd will be the semifinal matchup, and then the championship to advance to the state tournament at the Xcel Energy Center in St. Paul. That one will be February 27th. East Grand Forks feeling good about their style of play as they're entering into postseason play. They want to try replicate this performance here tonight as they move forward. Only 1 game, like we mentioned, remaining in the regular season. But if you're the coaching staff for East Grand Forks, you got to be pleased with what we're seeing on the ice. I mean, we can only talk so much about what we've seen. They're winning all these loose puck battles. They're tenacious on the forecheck. They're moving the puck brilliantly in all 3 zones. East Grand Forks, right now is the time to get hot. They're on a 5-game winless streak And right now, tonight, would be a great time to end that winless streak against a Section 8 rival, Thief River Falls. We're going to take one final break here in the second intermission report. This intermission report, once again, brought to you by High Plains Water and Grand Forks Welding and Machine. When we come back, we'll bring you the third period of action between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls on KNOX Live Sports.
There's never been a better time of year than now to get that new Ford from Nelson Auto Center in Grand Forks. It's the model year closeout, and you can drive off in a new F-150 XLT and save up to $14,500 or choose low 2.9% financing for 60 months. Ford Escape, another great buy. Save up to $4,250 and get low 1.9% for 66 months. Hurry in for huge discounts and low financing during our model year closeout at Nelson Auto Center in Grand Forks.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more, fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
As guys, we all love our trucks. That's why Toys for Trucks is your headquarters for all things truck. They carry an amazing selection of rims and tires, plus floor mats, tonneau covers, hitches, plows, and even Excalibur remote car starters for any car, truck, or SUV. And the best part? They can install everything for your truck right at their location. Stop out at Toys for Trucks in Grand Forks to customize your ride, or check them out at toysfortrucks.com.
When you think breakfast, you think Perkins Restaurant. Whether you keep it simple with a fresh baked mammoth muffin and coffee or go all out and try the tremendous 12 breakfast, Perkins Restaurant is your breakfast place. Perkins Restaurant and a great breakfast make the perfect team.
Franson Bank and Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rivard's Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. Sam Jensen here, doing play-by-play. Alongside me is Joe Banish, offering color commentary. Behind the camera, we got Joey Spanger getting ready for the third period of action here. That intermission report brought to you by High Plains Water, your home's clear choice for awesome water, and Grand Forks Welding and Machine, the men of steel. East Grand Forks with a one-goal lead as we start period number 3. East Grand Forks wins the center ice face-off. Opportunity right off the opening face-off. That one coming off the stick of Tucker Lovejoy. Collecting the rebound is Thief River Falls, trying to break this one out. Deflecting it off the near wall. Nice job by Judd Pesh to hold that one in the zone. Joe, we're talking off ice. You got to give credit to the defensive unit here for East Grand Forks and their role that they're playing in the forecheck for the Green Wave. They're aggressively stepping down. We'll be curious to see as they try to preserve this one-goal lead if they continue to be that aggressive as they pinch down on that blue line. A shot there from Pesh. That one's going to be hit traffic in front. Loose puck collected by Thief River Falls, but they're going to turn this one over. It leads to an opportunity there for Lovejoy in the high slot. His one-timer shot is no good. He throws a shot towards the net. That was tipped on the way with a high stick. The first team to touch it, however, is Thief River Falls. Now skating with it is Bushy out of his own end. Bushy reaches center ice. He's going to dump this one deep into East Grand Forks zone. Back to collect it is Pesh. Thief River Falls goes for a line change. Pesh has time to skate this one out of his own zone. He crosses center ice, ends up on the stick of Noah Freeze. He's going to collect it and ring it around the near wall all the way to the far wing. Stopped there by Lovejoy. And correction, that is actually Jace Van Epps. Jace Van Epps waiting for a returning pass there from Hunter Varnson. Unable to get connected on that one. East Grand Forks throws this one back below the goal line of the Prowlers. They try go D to D, but once again, East Grand Forks suffocating with that forecheck. They're going to stop the progress there on the far hash marks. Finally, Thief River Falls able to gain possession. They chip it out into the neutral zone. Nick Corbett retreats back to his own end. He breaks this one up to the neutral zone right in front of the East Grand Forks bench. Battling for it there is Jace Van Epps. He's going to lose possession of the puck. It's going to go onto a Thief River Falls defenseman's stick. He's going to throw it into the East Grand Forks zone. Back to collect it is Schmiederberg. He throws this one high into the air on the stick of Nowaski, who gets caught in a foot race. It's going to end up into the glove of Cooper Ruff, who comes out of his crease.
Looks like Judd Pesch was shaken up on that last play. He headed to the dressing room, so it'll be interesting to see whether he returns.
Good analysis there to see if Judd Pesch returns. And I see Judd Pesch on the bench right in front of Colton Sanderson there. He has an extra blade that he's putting on his skate, so maybe it's a blade.
Maybe he just lost a blade.
Could have lost a blade. Modern day skates are able to change blades in and out at any time if you have the extra iron available. East Grand Forks winning this offensive zone faceoff. Bees throws it to the far corner. Chupka retreats back to the point. He's going to ring it around now, collecting it in the near corner is Bees. That's going to hop over his stick, provides an opportunity for Thief River Falls to break it out. Not a clean breakout pass. They lose possession. Teams continue to battle for it in the neutral zone. Stepping up here is Clausen. Teams continue to battle for a loose puck. A little bit sloppier of play here to start period number 3. Mellowbrook now re-entering the attacking end for East Grand Forks. He tries to drop that one off for Bees, but that's broken up. Here's a 3-on-2 now for Thief River Falls. Trying to throw this one on net is Kelly. That's Joe Kelly. His shot is not going to find its way on frame. Loose puck gathered by East Grand Forks. Bees goes D to D to Corbett. He's going to cross center ice. He's going to ring it around. It's going to be met at the near hash marks. It's actually going to come all the way back out into the neutral zone. Panzer gives it back to Schmiederberg, slides it over to Corbett. Corbett's centering pass through the neutral zone is broken up, ends up on the stick of Schmiederberg. He re-enters the attacking end for the Green Wave. Now Lovejoy with it, moving towards the center of the ice. On the point, he's going to throw it into the far corner, collected by a Thief River Falls defenseman. He tries to ring that one out of the zone. It's held in momentarily by Schmiederberg. Thief River Falls able to get it out into the neutral zone, once again collected quickly by Corbett, and they throw it right back deep into the Thief River Falls zone. Centering feed there, danger area there if you're a fan of Thief River Falls. However, it ends up on the stick of number 9 for the Prowlers. That is Rylan Leak. Rylan Leak, one of the defensemen, only 2 defensive pairings listed on the line chart, provided to us pregame by the head coach of the Prowlers, Kyle Anderson. Now entering the zone, here's a chance for Thief River Falls, trying to make his way back towards the center of the ice. That was Kelly. That's Jed Kelly. We got a Jed Kelly and a Joe Kelly on this Thief River Falls team. That was a great opportunity. Unable to get a shot off there. When you get to a premium scoring area on the ice, you got to just find a way to get a shot on net, especially when you're trailing by 1 and struggling to generate much offensive opportunity. Nice display of skating here from Jace Van Epps. He centers this one to Hunter Varnson. He gets a shot off, but Ruff waits for that one. East Grand Forks stays on the attack. Now Bees has it from the middle of the point. He's going to rifle a shot. Ruff comes out of the crease and catches that one, and he's going to hold on to it. So we're going to have another stoppage with 12 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in period number 3. East Grand Forks still with a 1-goal lead over Thief River Falls on our All True Health System scoreboard. Green Wave 1, Prowlers 0. Here comes the third line again for East Grand Forks. All 3 lines for the Green Wave have done a nice job of generating offensive zone pressure. Mellowbrook's going to win this one back to Schmiederberg. He collects it on his backhand, moves it to his forehand, then dumps it to the far corner. Behind the net, Mellowbrook pressed up against the end wall. Mellowbrook battling for it. It's going to poke to the far corner. Clausen! Centering pass, Mellowbrook back door, got a stick on it, but his shot is going to miss wide of the net. Now Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. Apologies, we're going to try to get our way back onto the game here. Accidentally hit a button that I did not mean to press. We are back in action. Mellowbrook re-entering the zone, throws a shot on net. It's going to go off the blocker of Roth, high up into the air, dangerous rebound. Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. Now they're going to break it, entering the attacking zone of East Grand Forks. Throwing a shot towards the net is Anderson. That's going to miss wide. East Grand Forks quickly breaking this one out. Center ice or cross ice pass. That one is broken up by Boyer. He's going to throw a shot towards the net. Grade A scoring opportunity. And now Thief River Falls is going to get a goal. We're going to tie this one up. That's Anderson getting that one. Let's take another look at this. Paul Anderson getting the goal for Thief River Falls. This replay brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tyler Nagel Agency. And just A bouncing puck finds its way on net. Shinley coughs up a juicy rebound, and Anderson is there to put it home for the Prowlers, and we're all knotted up at 1 with 11 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in period number 3. So we're going to wait to hear the official scoring from the public address announcer here inside the Civic Center. That is actually Rylan Leak, I believe, with the goal. It was either 9 or 8. We're going to wait from the official scoring. Now Lovejoy is shot from the top of the far circle. It is Paul Anderson with the goal. Owen Bushy with the assist. So now we're all knotted up. Just over 11 minutes remaining in period number 3. It's a 0-0 hockey game. East Grand Forks leads in the shot department 38-10. And we're all tied up at 1. Just a nice job crashing the net there is Paul Anderson. Bushy throwing a shot on Shinley. That puck was bouncing around in the offensive zone for the Prowlers. Bushy just throws it on net. Like we said, Joe, nothing bad ever happens from putting a puck on net. Juicy rebound comes out to Anderson, and he puts that one home, and now we're all tied up. Oop, got to stop the clock. We just have 11 minutes and 7 seconds remaining, so I'm going to allow the scoreboard here inside the Civic Center to get caught up on our stream for those of you watching on KNOX Live Sports. Entering the zone now is Lovejoy. He's going to throw a hard snapshot toward the net. That's gloved by Roth. And he's going to hold on to that one. That is his 38th save of the night. Cooper Roth. Just a stellar performance in between the pipes tonight. The junior netminder for Thief River Falls. 10 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. So just 5 seconds before we're all caught up here on our All True Health System scoreboard. Offensive zone face-off, 1 to the near wall. Thief River Falls wins that puck battle, however. And now we're caught up on KNOX Live Sports. 10 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in regulation, all knotted up at 1. These two teams played a close game back on January 2nd at the Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. East Grand Forks won that one by a score of 3-2, putting 36 shots on net. Now Freeze has it below the goal line. He's trying to leave this one for Jace Van Epps. Jace Van Epps is going to have this one taken away from him by a Thief River Falls defender. The Prowlers are able to break this one out of their own zone. Skating with it now, this is going to be Gunzarowski. Gunzarowski is going to stop at the near blue line, and he's going to dump this one deep into East Grand Forks territory. Nice breakout pass here. Hunter Varnson has it. He has tired legs. He's going to try dump this one deep and go for a line change. In fact, he's going to have it taken away from him on the top of the far circle. Skating with it now is Hams. He's going to have this one taken away at the far wall. Nice job by the Prowlers to hold that one in the zone. Doing so for Thief River Falls is number 16, AJ Rogala. But East Grand Forks gets it back out into the neutral zone, and now Thief River Falls comes out in this third period of play, and they're a different hockey team than what we saw in the first 2 periods. We've seen a lot more back and forth action instead of the ice being tilted in the defensive zone for Thief River Falls, and this puck's going to be dumped all the way down the entire length of the ice, so we're going to have an icing call with 9.5 minutes remaining in period number 3, all knotted up at 1 on our All True Health System scoreboard. Joe, are you also getting a sense that Thief River Falls has come out of the locker room after the second intermission? Feels like they have an extra pep in their step.
Most definitely, and that goal has definitely woken them up here.
And it feels like the Prowlers have all the momentum. They win this offensive zone faceoff. They're going to dump this one down into the near corner, waiting for it behind the net. That's going to be John Rogala. His centering feed comes all the way back out to the point. Now with it on the near corner is Anderson. Anderson back to the point, throwing a shot towards the net is Collins. That's going to hit traffic. Lovejoy collects the loose puck at the far wall. His centering feed, getting connected with Cooper Hills, trying to make his way towards the net, is taken down. No call on the play. Now Cooper Hills is going to battle for it below the Thief River Falls goal line. Now battling for it at the end wall. Jace Panzer trying to center this one towards Lovejoy. It's going to be taken away. Now here's a 3-on-2 for Thief River Falls. Nice stick there from Judd Pesch to break that opportunity up. Now here comes Jace Panzer coming back the other side with speed. He's going to miss the net on the far side. It's going to ring around to the far point. Lovejoy holds the zone momentarily. Now Bees collects a loose puck in the neutral zone, and he's going to dump it deep into the attacking end for the Green Wave, and they're going to go for a line change. Stretch pass is going to be deflected below the goal line of East Grand Forks. Nick Corbett, the first one to this. His breakout pass misses its intended target, but it goes out into the neutral zone. Collected there by Bruce, and he's going to dump it back deep into the East Grand Forks zone. East Grand Forks quickly able to break this one out. Skating with it now, I believe that is Jace Van Epps. Jace Van Epps He's going to move it now to the near side. Hunter Varnson picks up a loose puck. He had that one in the slot, throwing a shot towards the net. Thief River Falls defender able to get a stick on that one. Gets deflected into the netting, so we're going to have a stoppage. 8 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in period number 3. All knotted up at 1 on our All True Health System scoreboard. Joe, we wanted a good hockey game. We got one. This is Section 8 hockey at its finest. East Grand Forks running into a hot netminder. Cooper Roth keeping Thief River Falls in this one. It's all tied at 0. It's all tied at 1. Schmiederberg D to D. Corbett from the far point throwing a shot towards the net. It misses. Collecting a loose puck. Freeze back out to the point. Corbett, nice. Throwing a shot towards the net all by himself. In front of the crease was Hunter Varnson. Unable to collect the rebound, but the Green Wave continue to apply pressure. Freeze back to Corbett. He's going to throw a shot on net. That's going to be gloved by Roth. Another stoppage. 7 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in period number 3. East Grand Forks now starting to have the momentum pendulum swing back in their favor. Felt like Thief River Falls had all the momentum after they were able to get the equalizer with 11 minutes and 39 seconds. That goal coming off the stick of Paul Anderson. Offensive zone face-off to the right of Roth. This one's going to be taken by Nowaski. It's won by Thief River Falls. They're going to try to ring this one around. Judd Pesch does a nice job of holding the zone. East Grand Forks defenders do an excellent job of holding the zone. Thief River Falls able, however, to collect a loose puck. Losing his footing now in front of his own bench. That's number 17, Hams. He's going to fall down, and now we're going to have a whistle, unsure why. I believe the puck went into the Prowler bench. So we're going to have a stoppage and a neutral zone face-off right on the Thief River Falls blue line. Mellabrook's going to take this one. It's going to be one back to Bees. He's going to go D to D with Judd Pesch entering the attacking end, trying to find Mellabrook streaking towards the net, but that was broken up nicely by a Thief River Falls defenseman. That was number 16, A.J. Rogala. Now Bees with it in his skates, moves it to his stick, moves it to the far wing. Nowaski collects it. Cross ice dump in to the near corner. Thief River Falls, first one to the puck, battling after it now. Judd Pesch is going to dump this one below the goal line of Thief River Falls. Thief River Falls is going to utilize their sand wedge here. They're going to dump this one all the way down the ice, and that is going to be an icing. Judd Pesch right there. That was borderline. Would not have been surprised if the linesman would have decided to call off icing on that one. But he throws his arm up in the air and blows the whistle, so now East Grand Forks is going to have an offensive zone face-off. Once again, let me get my clock caught up here. 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Apologies. So much action on the ice. Got to try to do a better job of controlling our All True Health System scoreboard. Panzer off the face-off, centering feed, trying to get connected with Cooper Hills right on top of the crease. Unable to execute on that scoring opportunity. Now Thief River Falls throws it into the East Grand Forks zone. Teams are going to battle for it now on the near wall. Loose puck throwing a shot towards the net. That was John Rogala. That hit traffic in front, gets deflected to the near wall. Jace Panzer collects it. He's going to deflect it off the near wall, out into the neutral zone. Teams battle for it now. Loose puck in the neutral zone, onto the stick of Thief River Falls' number 4. That is going to be Mason Collins. Mason Collins dumps it deep. Schmiederberg's the first one to the puck. One-man breakout. Nice display of skating here from Schmiederberg. He's going end-to-end. He enters the attacking zone for the Green Wave, throws a shot towards the net, collects his own loose puck. It's going to go back to Cooper Hills, his centering feed. No one there for the Green Wave. Panzer does a nice job of holding the zone momentarily, but this one's collected once again by Boyer. Boyer's now going to enter the attacking zone for the Prowlers. Almost a goal there. Schmiederberg does a nice job of holding that one. That, if it wasn't for that stellar save from Cooper Roth in period number 2, that could have been our finest auto trim cover of the game. So now this is going to create an opportunity for us to get caught up on our All True Health System scoreboard. 5 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Woo, just an innocent shot from the far wall. Somehow finds its way through Shinley after he was able to get his body on it. And it was trickling towards the goal line, but Schmiederberg utilizes his stick to keep it out of the net, and we stay at a 1-1 hockey game. 5.5 minutes remaining in period number 3. Nice breakout here for East Grand Forks. Varnson from the top of the far circle. His shot misses wide, rings around all the way to the near point. Judd Pesch holds the zone. Find myself saying that quite frequently. Now East Grand Forks with it. Jace Van Epps below the goal line, trying to leave that one for Freeze. Freeze has it taken away from him. Teams battle for it now in the far corner in the attacking end for East Grand Forks. Freeze skates away with it with room. Gives it to Varnson. His one-timer. His stick's going to break on the one-time shot in the high slot. And Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. Their stretch pass through the neutral zone just out of the reach of number 28 for the Prowlers. That's Alex DeLager. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Thief River Falls dumps this one right back in. That's Leak. Bees has it below his own goal line, facing immediate pressure. It's going to end up on the stick of Judd Pesch, who has room to break it out to the near wing. Onto the stick of Cooper Hills, trying to find Tucker Lovejoy streaking through the neutral zone, but Panzer collects the loose puck, making his way towards the net. Great opportunity there for Cooper Hills. His shot misses wide. Cooper Hills collects the loose puck. Now East Grand Forks has possession in the offensive zone. Now here's a chance for Thief River Falls as they take this one away from Tucker Lovejoy. He was at the point with his body facing towards center ice. He had his pocket picked from behind, but luckily for East Grand Forks, that did not result in a scoring opportunity for Thief River Falls. Thief River Falls collects a loose puck in their own end. They're going to dump this one all the way down the ice. Schmiederberg is right there before it crosses the goal line, so icing is called off. Just 4 minutes remaining now in the hockey game. Chupka with it at the Thief River Falls blue line, unable to dump this one in. Now skating with speed. Here's an opportunity for Thief River Falls, skating in quickly right there. I believe that was number 21. That's Parker Lundgren. Now here, we got a scramble right on top of the crease. Picking up a loose puck is Nowaski, unable to get that one out of the zone. Schmiederberg finally collects it, dumps it out on his backhand. Thief River Falls starting to apply some pressure now. We have some back and forth hockey here. Section 8 rivalry between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls. East Grand Forks rings this one around. It's going to be collected at the far red line by Thief River Falls. They're going to dump it right back below the goal line of East Grand Forks. Corbett has it now. He's facing pressure. He's going to pass it to the far wing. This ends up on the stick of Nowaski. Nowaski's going to cross center ice. He's going to go for a line change. Giving chase is Noah Freeze. Nice job there of the Thief River Falls defenseman. He just dumps this one 200 feet down the ice, so that's going to be an icing with 3 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in period number 3. It's crunch time. We're all tied up at 1. Back and forth hockey here, Joe. Thief River Falls now has 13 shots on net compared to 39 for East Grand Forks. The Green Wave have been stuck at 39 for the last couple of minutes here. Offensive zone faceoff, one to Pesch. His shot towards the net hits traffic. Loose puck onto the stick of Varnson. He gives it back to Pesch at the point, gives it right back to Varnson on the near wall. He's going to throw it deep into the near corner. It's going to come back to Pesch. His one-timer shot from the point, looking for a deflection. It's going to miss wide of the net. Collecting it now on the far hash marks is Freeze. He's going to try find a teammate down low, but it's collected by a Thief River Falls defenseman. They're able to break it out through the neutral zone. Pesch collects it at his own blue line, trying to move it up to Hunter Varnson. Varnson giving chase. Puck battle there, won by Thief River Falls. It's going to end up on the stick of Boyer. Boyer, nice cross-ice pass through the neutral zone. This one's going to end up onto the stick of Lundgren. Or correction, that's John Rogala. John Rogala has that one taken away from him by Bees. Bees now to the far wing. Tucker Lovejoy crossing center ice for the Green Wave. Finding Cooper Hills, making his way towards the net, trying to get connected with Panzer streaking towards the net on the near post. Cooper Hills still has possession now for East Grand Forks. Now just 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in period number 3. Hills back to Bees. His one-timer didn't get good wood on that one. Thief River Falls collects a loose puck. They have tired legs on the ice. They're going to go for a line change. That gives East Grand Forks time to break this one through the neutral zone. Lovejoy now putting his shoulder down, making his way towards the net, skating behind the net. Now he's going to give it to Corbett. His one-time shot from the far point is blocked. Picking that one up with speed. Skating with this one is Anderson. He's going to throw a shot towards the net. It's going to miss wide. It's going to ring around to the near side. Thief River Falls unable to hold the zone. Now Jace Panzer collects it at his own blue line, skating through the neutral zone, entering the attacking end of the ice for East Grand Forks. He's going to throw a shot on net from the high slot. But that one's going to go right into the chest of Cooper Roth. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in period number 3. This is an amazing hockey game. Section 8 rivalry between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls here inside the Civic Center. We're all knotted at 1. One of the top lines out there here now for East Grand Forks. Varnson tries to win this one towards the net. Successfully is able to do so, but East Grand Forks not able to get a shot out of that ordeal. Loose puck now collected by Thief River Falls. They're going to enter the attacking zone. Throwing a shot towards the net. That's going to be Anderson. That's a glove save by Shinley. Not able to hold on to it, but East Grand Forks collects the rebound. Now they're going to cross center ice. Nice job from his knees there is Jace Van Epps to dump that one deep into the Thief River Falls zone. Nice job there by Bushy to skate away from pressure. his cross ice pass through his defensive zone, trying to get connected with number 28. That is going to be DeLager. Bushy now, that one's going to go over his stick. Lovejoy is going to give chase to the near corner. Lovejoy, centering feed. It goes off the skate of Bees, and it's going to come back out into the neutral zone. Now just, 50 seconds remaining in period number 3. Going to have to audibly tell you how much time is left. Panzer trying to make his way towards the net. Backhand centering feed. Doesn't find its intended target. Now Lovejoy has it in the near slot, trying to give it to Panzer, streaking towards the net on the far side. Behind its intended target, Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. They're going to cross center ice and dump this one below the goal line of East Grand Forks. Now just 28 seconds remaining in regulation. Panzer has it at his own blue line. Pass through the neutral zone to Cooper Hills. He's going to give this one to Tucker Lovejoy. Tucker Lovejoy trying to get connected with Bees, streaking towards the net on the far side. Now Thief River Falls collects the loose puck. They're going to dump this one out into the neutral zone. Pesh has it at his own blue line. Now just 9 seconds remaining. One more chance. It looks like East Grand Forks might be able to have one more shot in them. Judd Pesh, here's a 3-on-2. He's going to throw a shot towards the net, but he enters the zone offsides. 2.6 seconds remaining. We're going to keep our clock running on our All True Health System scoreboard for those of you watching on KNOX Live Sports. Looks like we're headed to overtime here tonight. Neutral zone face-off. East Grand Forks not able to do anything with it. Their players are going to stand up immediately after the draw is won by Thief River Falls, and we're headed to overtime here inside the Civic Center. East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls, after 3 periods of play, all knotted up at 1. 3 periods, not enough to decide a winner, so we're going to go to an overtime period. Reset my clock. I'm unsure how much time is going to be put on the clock here. We're going to keep this one here. This timeout in between the 3rd period and overtime is brought to you by Apex Apparel, your family-owned quick turnaround apparel and print shop in Grand Forks, and Big Jim's Tire, the region's largest agricultural tire supplier. Joe, frustration coming to the surface now for East Grand Forks. We talked about it during the second intermission break. Head coach Tyler Palmasino, on one hand, was incredibly happy with his team's performance through 2 periods, but had to have been frustrated that they only had a 1-goal advantage coming into period number 3. Thief River Falls able to take advantage of stellar goaltending performance from their junior goaltender, Cooper Roth. He was able to keep it a 1-goal game through 2 periods of play. Thief River Falls then scores with 11 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. Let's take another look at that Thief River Falls goal. Just a turnover through the neutral zone. Thief River Falls bouncing puck in the offensive zone. Bushy throws a shot towards the net. Rebound. Juicy one to Anderson, and he's going to bury on the near post. Wide open net that he was shooting at, and that was the equalizer. So we are back in action here. I am unsure how much time is remaining. I am unsure how much time will be put on the clock. I'm going to try get this correct. I believe it's 5 minutes. And so now I'm going to have to do some quick math. Our time is seconds, not minutes here on our system. So if it's 5 minutes, we have it correct here for those of you watching on KNOX Live Sports. We're going to overtime here inside the Civic Center. Joe, what are your thoughts after 3 periods of play? East Grand Forks faithful will have to be frustrated, just dominating through 3 periods of play. Shots on net are 40-14 in favor of East Grand Forks. But we're headed to overtime. Next goal wins.
Yeah, if you're the Green Wave, you have to be wondering what you have to do to score on Cooper Roth. But just continue to throw pucks on the net, like I said earlier, and you have to hope one of them goes in.
And East Grand Forks, the quality of shots that they have not been low quality. They've had their fair share of grade A scoring opportunities, a handful each period. But my Lanta, Cooper Roth, having a performance of the season tonight for Thief River Falls. Thief River Falls coming into tonight's matchup. They've scored 2.95 goals per game, giving up 3.65 goals against. And they're beating the average in the goals against department, only giving up 1. The maximum that they will allow tonight heading into sudden death overtime will be 2. An amazing performance here from Cooper Roth. Noah Shinley's had to make a couple of tough saves. There was that one scary opportunity there for Thief River Falls. They threw a shot on net from the far wall, just an innocent shot on net, made its way through Shinley, but Schmiederberg, that could be the play of the game in the 3rd period for East Grand Forks. Schmiederberg collected that puck as it was crossing the goal line on his backhand to keep it out of the net, to keep it a 1-goal game, and we have 17 minutes on the clock, so I was wrong. I'm going to get connected here and restart.
Looks like 8 minutes.
Okay. So 8 minutes remaining. The 10-minute mark will be the final. East Grand Forks now in the attacking zone. It is sudden death here. Lovejoy with it in the near corner. He's going to move it to Panzer behind the net. His centering feed goes off the back frame of the net. Thief River Falls. Bushy now has it. He's going to break it out of his own zone. He's going to cross center ice, now collecting a loose puck, and he's going to dump this one deep, but he did not cross center ice. That's going to be an icing call now with 7 minutes and 29 seconds remaining. So I'm going to stop the clock once it gets to 17:29. I apologize for this haphazard scoreboard, but we're going to treat the 10-minute mark as if it's 0. 7 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in sudden death overtime. Hunter Varnson taking this offensive zone face-off to the right of Roth. He's going to win it back to Bees. His shot towards the net. Not able to make its way through traffic. Comes back to Bees. This one makes its way through traffic, but Roth makes a pad save. Thief River Falls collects the rebound. They get it out into the neutral zone. Bees collects a loose puck now. He's going to go D-to-D with Pesh. Pesh now moving it up through the neutral zone. It's going to end up onto the stick of Freeze. Freeze is going to give it to Varnson. He throws a shot on net from the high slot. Varnson looking for a one-timer from that same spot. Nice job breaking that one up as John Rogala. Now here comes Thief River Falls coming back the other way. Chasing after this one is going to be Boyer. East Grand Forks giving chase now. This one's going to ring all the way back. Thief River Falls has it in their own end. They're going to throw this one. It's going to be deflected by an East Grand Forks player, so no icing. Pesh collects it behind his own net. Pesh moves it to the far side. Cooper Hills trying to find Lovejoy streaking through the neutral zone. Goes off his skates, but Varnson moves it back over to Cooper Hills. He throws a shot on net. Rebound goes to the far corner. Now the teams are going to battle for it below the goal line of Thief River Falls. Lovejoy and Cooper Hills down there for East Grand Forks. Lovejoy's going to come away with the puck, with possession. Makes a man miss below the goal line, falls to his knees, gets right back up, still has possession, but now he's going to cough it up. This one's going to go onto the stick of a Thief River Falls defender. Skating with it now for the Prowlers is A.J. Rogala. He's going to cross center ice. He's going to dump this one in. Corbett breaks this one out, unable to get connected with Lovejoy. Lovejoy is able to deflect that one after it crosses center ice, so icing is negated on the play. Thief River Falls now trying to break it out, trying to break this tough East Grand Forks forecheck. They're able to do so. Now skating with it through the neutral zone for Thief River Falls. This is Gunzarowski. He has it taken away from him. Panzer now trying to pass it to the near wing. Turnover in the defensive zone for the Green Wave. Shot on net. That came via Boyer. That one's going to miss wide. Now Corbett has time to break this one out of his own zone as Thief River Falls goes for a line change, trying to get connected with Mellowbrook. Just inches away from getting connected with Mellowbrook. So we're going to have a stoppage now with 5 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the overtime period. Once again, for those of you watching on KNOX Live Sports, I apologize. We're going to treat the 10-minute mark as if that's the remainder of the overtime period. 8 minutes is how much time for my future knowledge of Minnesota high school hockey broadcasting. Varnson taking the defensive zone faceoff to the left of Shinley. It's going to be one after a scramble on the faceoff dot by East Grand Forks. Varnson moves it to the far side. Mellowbrook trying to give it back to Varnson as he's streaking towards the net. It's going to come to the near corner. Jace Van Epps has it. He's going to ring it around to the far side. It's going to come all the way back out to the point. Pesh then throwing a shot towards the net. Not able to make its way on frame. Thief River Falls collects a loose puck. Judd Pesh unable to hold the zone, but applies enough pressure to separate Thief River Falls from the puck, forces them to regroup in their own zone. This one's going to be deflected after it crosses center ice. Cole Bees is going to give chase to the near corner in his own end. Cole Bees skates away with the puck. Nice cross-ice pass through the neutral zone onto the stick of Cooper Hills. Cooper Hills on the far hash marks, trying to get connected with Jace Panzer. It's going to ring around to the near corner. Cole Bees steps down. He's going to ring it around to the far corner. Tucker Lovejoy giving chase. Now he's going to have possession. Skating towards the point. He's going to now throw it to the near corner. Cooper Hills gives chase. He has the puck taken away from him. Thief River Falls tries to clear it out of their own zone. East Grand Forks does a nice job of holding the zone. Jace Panzer having a second chance at that one. He's going to miss the net. Now Panzer gives chase to the far hash marks. Thief River Falls is able to break this one out, and they're going to dump it all the way down, so that's going to be a stoppage with 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the overtime period. We're all knotted up at 1. Back and forth hockey yet again in this overtime period. It feels like East Grand Forks has had more chances. They've had 2 shots on net in the overtime period, 1 shot for Thief River Falls. A game total of 42 for East Grand Forks, 14 for Thief River Falls. Face off to the left of Roth is won by Thief River Falls. They're not able to get it out of the zone, but Bushy collects a loose puck. Schmiederberg tries to dump that one back into the zone. Bushy simply just enters the attacking zone, has that one taken away. Now making a move at the East Grand Forks blue line, that's Boyer. Boyer unable to make his way towards the net, has the puck taken away from him. Now Jace Van Epps entering the zone with speed, trying to make a move towards the net, able to make one man miss, unable to make the second man miss, still able to get a shot on net. Roth hops on top of that one. So we have 3 minutes and 45 seconds. I believe we're going to have time to get caught up here on our KNOX live sports video feed. This is going to be a face-off to the right of Roth. It's going to be taken by Jace Panzer. Lovejoy lined up directly behind Panzer. This one's going to be won by Thief River Falls forward. It's going to come to Schmiederberg at the point. He throws a shot towards the net. It's going to go off the end wall. Cooper Hills leaves it for Panzer, who then leaves it for Lovejoy. His centering feed is going to go off the back of the net. And Lovejoy on his backhand trying to center it from the near post. That one is going to go behind the net. It's collected by Bushy, and he's going to throw that one high up into the air all the way down the ice. And that's going to be another icing call, this time with 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the overtime period. Time's running out for East Grand Forks to get a win in the overtime period. This one's going to be to the left of Roth. Once again, Panzer taking this one. Normal face-off set up here for the Green Wave. Panzer's going to try win this one to the far wall to Lovejoy. He successfully wins it to the far wall, but Thief River Falls is the first team to the puck. They're going to break it out into the neutral zone. Now the teams battle for it in front of the Prowler bench. This one's going to end up onto the stick of Lundgren. He's going to skate it starting at his own blue line, now entering the attacking end for Thief River Falls. He's going to be met in the near corner. The teams are going to battle for it there. B's doing the work for East Grand Forks. He's going to win it up to Lovejoy. His clearing attempt is held into the zone by Anderson for Thief River Falls. He gives chase to the near corner. His centering feed goes right onto the stick of Cooper Hills. Now here's a 3-on-2 chance for East Grand Forks. Lovejoy entering the zone. Lovejoy backhand feed to Panzer. Panzer shot toward the net. Nice back check there from Thief River Falls, number 7. That's Hudson Bruce. Nice job there, Panzer. Great play there. Lovejoy feeding him on the backhand. Now Lovejoy is agonizing in pain in the neutral zone. So we're going to get a stoppage with 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. Scott Koberinsky, the athletic director for East Grand Forks, coming to attend to Tucker Lovejoy, the leading goal scorer for East Grand Forks this season. 2 minutes and 34 seconds. This gives us another chance to give a shout out to our timeout sponsors who don't get enough credit. It's tough to give them their due as Lovejoy gets back onto his skates and he's going to go to the bench. But this timeout brought to you by Apex Apparel and Big Jim's Tire. So this is going to result in a neutral zone face-off on the East Grand Forks blue line. 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the overtime period. Now East Grand Forks seemingly without their top goal scorer for the remainder of this one. Barnson taking this neutral zone face-off on his own blue line. He's going to win it back to Bees. Bees goes D-to-D with Pesh. Pesh now trying to move it up through the neutral zone. He's going to get connected with Mellebrook on the far wall. He then finds Jace Van Epps. Jace Van Epps, spinorama shot towards the net. That one, pad save. Mellebrook collects the rebound below the goal line of Thief River Falls. Surveying his options. He gives it to Bees, and he's going to score! Game winner for East Grand Forks. Nice play there from Cole Bees off the feed from Nolan Mellebrook, and that's a game winner for East Grand Forks. Let's take another look at that one. Replay brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tyler Nagel Agency. Mellebrook winning a puck battle to collect the rebound, making a man miss behind the net, and then he's going to give it to Bees, who scores from the near face-off dot. And that's a game winner for East Grand Forks. Final of 2-1 with 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the overtime period. That's going to do it. The Green Wave with an exhilarating, well-earned victory over Thief River Falls tonight. They win this one by a score of 2-1. Cole Bees gets the overtime winner, and that assist is going to be given to Nolan Mellebrook. Wow, what a game. 46 shots on net for East Grand Forks, 14 for Thief River Falls. East Grand Forks has to win this one in the sudden death overtime period. What an amazing Section 8 hockey game. We're going to take our final break of the broadcast. Hear a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we're going to show you some highlights, and we're going to go through the scoring summary, hand out some awards. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the post-game report on KNOX Live Sports.
ProAg in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Blue-Rich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything ProAg has to offer. When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks.
Your local Circle K and Holiday Station stores are proud to support high school activities. Stop by the new Circle K location at 1316 South Washington Street for not only gas, but a wide array of hot and cold food, snacks for everyone, and a car wash. Open 24/7, 7 days a week. Since 1972, Jarrell's Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need. For anything sports, stop in to Jarrell's and Hockey World.
Add a pop of color and excitement to your next celebration with Balloons by Misty. Their one-of-a-kind balloon design skills and creativity will make your event unforgettable. It's always a party at Balloons by Misty. Visit balloonsbymisty.com today.
And we're back on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales KNOX Live Sports Network. We're making our way now through the postgame show. This postgame show brought to you by Lake Region State College. We change lives. And Spray Advantage, everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Cole Bees, the hero tonight, he gets the game-winning goal. Nice assist from Nolan Mellebrook. Nolan Mellebrook, Joe, you set it off air, and I'm going to steal it from you. He was in Gretzky's office behind the net. Nice centering feed. One-timer there for Cole Bees on the near face-off circle. Let's take another look at that one. This replay, once again, brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tyler Nagel Agency. Mellebrook quick to receive that rebound after the Bees slap shot. And then Bees creeps into that near face-off circle, and he gets a one-time feed with nobody around him, and he buries that one near side, defeating the netminder Cooper Roth, who was on top of his game all night long. He had 44 saves tonight for the Prowlers. So an amazing performance. We're going to bring you through the scoring summary. Only 3 goals here tonight. East Grand Forks got the scoring started with 13 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in period number 1. A couple of defensemen getting goals tonight for the Green Wave. Judd Pesch getting the one in the first period. That was a nice play. He got that assist from number 15, Cooper Hills. And then we did not have scoring throughout the remainder of the first period and the entire duration of period number 2. And then Thief River Falls was able to tie things up in the third period with 11 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in regulation. A goal coming off the stick of Paul Anderson. He buries a rebound off a shot coming off the stick of the defenseman number 2, Owen Bushy. So that sent us to the overtime period. We went throughout the remainder of regulation without a score, and then in overtime with 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the overtime period, that goal that we just saw, courtesy of the American Family Insurance Tyler Nagel Agency replay, Cole Bees buries home a feed from Nolan Mellebrook, and East Grand Forks wins this one in overtime, and they break their 5-game winless streak. They are back in the winning column here with 1 game remaining in the regular season. Once again, this post-game show brought to you by Lake Region College and Spray Advantage. Right now, we're going to hand out a couple of awards. Right now, we're going to start off with our drive for the title. Our finest auto trim cover of the game. And give me a second here. I'm going to get this one loaded in correctly for us because this was an amazing save by Cooper Roth. And this is the Cooper Roth save. So I got this highlight loaded in. East Grand Forks catching Thief River Falls in a line change. Panzer over to Lovejoy, and what an amazing save there by Cooper Roth to keep it a 1-0 game in period number 2. And that allowed Thief River Falls to tie it up in period number 3. So that's our finest auto trim. Big or small, we cover it all. They can reupholster your tractor, your truck, your vehicle, whatever you have it. Big or small, finest auto trim will cover it all. And the recipient of tonight's top defensive play is going to go to the netminder for Thief River Falls. That's Cooper Roth, the junior goaltender for the Prowlers, had 44 saves on the night. Noah Shinley, the netminder for East Grand Forks, he had 13 saves. He had 14 shots thrown against him. That one goal coming off the rebound, Anderson was able to put home the Bushy shot attempt to tie things up in period number 3. Now moving forward, we're going to show you our Proceed highlight of the game. Need seed, think Proceed. And of course, we got to give this one to the game winner, Cole Bees, receiving a Nolan Mellebrook feed from behind the goal line. Bees stepping in from his position on the point on the near face-off circle, buries that Mellebrook feed short side to give East Grand Forks the 2-1 victory in overtime over Thief River Falls. So once again, that is our Proceed highlight of the game. Need seed, think Proceed. And that's also going to couple as our Misty Balloons by Misty celebration of the game, as you saw the East Grand Forks bench clear out and swarm the goal scorer on the game-winning goal, Cole Bees. So that is going to couple as our Proceed highlight of the game and our Balloons by Misty celebration of the game. The celebration does not begin until the balloons arrive. Joe, that leaves us with one final award that we have to hand out, and that's the big one. That's the PS Garage Doors Player of the Game. The PS stands for Pride and Service, and Joe, I'm going to leave this one to you. Who are you going to award tonight's PS Garage Doors Player of the Game?
I think you have to give it to Judd Pesch tonight. Really, really good 200-foot game.
Yep. Judd Pesch had an amazing game. He's going to be the recipient, courtesy of our color commentary, Joe Banish. Judd Pesch winning the PS Garage Doors Player of the Game. The PS stands for Pride and Service. Pesch got the scoring started with 13 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in period number 1. He got an assist from Cooper Hills on that goal, and his presence was felt all over the ice tonight. The entire defensive core for East Grand Forks, they were really aggressive with their pinches in the offensive zone to try and maintain offensive zone possession time. It didn't burn them in this game so far. That one goal came on a rush for Thief River Falls, but that was a bouncing puck in the defensive zone for East Grand Forks. Bushy was able to get a shot off, and then Anderson waiting for the rebound on the near post. So Judd Pesch, the recipient of tonight's PS Garage Doors Player of the Game. And that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. We had an exciting Section 8 matchup between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls. The Green Wave coming away victorious by a final of 2-1 on our All True Health System scoreboard. Sam Jensen, Joe Banish, Joey Spanger signing off on KNOX Live Sports. We'll be back inside the Civic Center. Ryan Cunningham will be on the call as the Green Wave take on Roseau on Thursday, February 13th. That one will be on the air, 1310 a.m., 107.9 FM, with the video coverage available for you as well on KNOX Live Sports. Until next time, have a wonderful evening. Go Green.